Alright, it looks like it went live on the right streams. Hey, Sephro, I see you popping in over there. Hopefully things don't go too dumb here. Also, okay, good. I thought my microphone was kind of feedbacking for a second there. It shouldn't be. Sound like well, the only real time I have my own stream ever open is testing stuff here, so just gonna put that out there. Also, hey Adam, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. I am gonna go ahead and turn down my volume on my music real quick before we get this properly started. Can I please turn that down? You guys won't be able to hear that, but I can. I actually forgot when I used the filters how painful it actually was to kind of like work with. Also, yes, this is my favorite Sims 2 beta soundtrack. Well, one of my favorites. I think the only one that I'm really not that fond of is Big Breeze, I believe. But anyways, let's get this party started. Hopefully there aren't too many complications. The worst complications I would expect would be, because you guys are seeing exactly what I just implemented right now. The worst complications that I would expect realistically is coming from the tracking, but it appears that everything seems to be largely operational. But yeah, we now have VTuber arm tracking, so hello. Also, thank you so much. This is Ice Cream Foxy. I figured I'd show this one off since we're waiting on the Femboy Outfit playoffs to come in. We'll be waiting the entire week on that because at the end of this stream, we're going to be switching over to the first round. So it'll be fantastic. And of course, you can see we do this too whenever I flip the bird. Oh, hold on. It's not coming through. Damn it, not again. Not again. I literally just did this. Come on. Okay, let's go ahead and set my camera a little bit. Okay, is it going to work? Sure as hell don't look like it's working to me. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. That's going to be fun to play around with. And you already knew I was going to clip that. Alright, but anyways, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the route. So let's see what we got over here. Come on, I need you to be a little faster than that. But yeah, we basically have to go through Yellowknife first, then to Fort Nelson, Prince George, Vancouver, and then eventually we'll end our route near Lloydminster. Also, hey Blaze, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. Also, Shadow Reaper coming aboard. Welcome here. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. If Koo pops in, he's going to love that. Oh, tell me about it. Alright, let's drive. Hopefully because this is where I'm most worried about, like, you know, bitrate, encoding. Encoding's my biggest worry right now. For the birthday stream is where I'm worried about bitrate. Good and tired from Sis' birthday party. Hey, I mean, at least you had fun, am I right? Also, Shadow Reaper, I do see you popping in over there. There we go. Almost fell asleep there. Also, Riley coming through. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well tonight. Just so you know, just because the whole events that happened on Thursday that happened, just because that all happened doesn't mean, like, you know, you're safe if you're outside the U.S. still. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. We are not off to a swell start at all. What's going on with your eyes? Don't ask. Don't ask, Sephro. Also, we got some new watermarks here, just in case any TikTokers try to steal any clips I put out. I'm going to try to be a little more stringent with what gets clipped and what doesn't, because I'm worried about, you know, YouTube's monetization. And on top of that, we are already way ahead, so I don't really need that much in the way of clips nowadays. Now, that isn't going to stop me from clipping funny crashes or moments. I know tomorrow that we're going to be playing a completely different game, but I forgot what it was. There we go. Oh, a little faster, a little more on the steering there, Foxxo. Come on. Pay less attention to the chat, more attention to the road, especially since you're going 120 kilometers per hour. There we go. Looks like everything else looks pretty good too, so that's fantastic. Is the hoodie... No, it is not edible. Don't turn into snow on me, Sephro. Don't turn into snow on me. I will say, though, this is actually handling surprisingly well. I was expecting this stream to collapse by now, although I would have accepted the blame fully, so... Plus, as long as I know how to mitigate the effects of what I'm dealing with, I think we're going to be mostly okay. However, if any stream burns and you know who's responsible for it, you already know I'm hitting that vanilla Coke button, Adam. You already know I'm doing it. Trying to avoid it. Why can't YouTube be a good platform for once? Oh, yeah, I know. Actually, for users on Twitch now, you might have to start, at least if you're in the UK, you might have to start age verifying. So, say it with me, everybody. It was never for the children. And I would clip that, but YouTube, like, its AI moderation would almost certainly, like, you know, demonetize my stuff for that. So we don't want that. I need to figure out why streams on VC keep doing that screen sharing. Yeah, that's a weird issue right there, where it goes down to quarter size and then back to full size and then go down to quarter size and then back to full size. I mean, that's not really, like, if you're a YouTuber, that's not really acceptable quality, but, maybe you and Koo and, like, your private VC that you guys plan could try to sort that out there. That actually would be a pretty good idea. There's got to be some YouTube tutorial out there, too, that can help you. And if you need to call in the big guns, I got your back there. Actually, we have a private chat together. Do we not there, Adam? You can just call in the big guns no matter what. 130 kilometers per hour. There we go. Oh, you know I'm gonna try to speed up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I'm taking the turn too sharp again. Oh, crap, oh, crap. Oh, I'm on my side. Surprise! This is how it typically goes. If you're new here, why should I apologize for that? That's funny. Alright, and then we should speed right back up, too. It's gonna be a while before we end up in the Northwest Territories, which is gonna be my first spot. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I kind of figured that's where you would do it anyway. There we go. And I survived the, I mean, I can try. I'm not sure if my... Oh, there it goes! Yeah, I can definitely do a thumbs up sign there. Sephiroth, I can definitely do that. That actually is pretty cool. I do like having this tracking, though. This is pretty nice. It makes the stream a hell of a lot more immersive. I survived the back fog event. Tip, don't look at the white eyes or else you'll regret it. Yeah, Blaze, you surprised we got this now? Oh, you better believe it. I can also do this. Oh, come on. You gotta do it before this turn. You gotta show me doing it before this turn, you bastard. I was trying to flip the bird to Blaze, but it didn't work because the damn curve came up. I'm still triggered by the ears. Yeah, I mean, Bridget was working with what she had. Bear in mind, she was still trying to get her portfolio of her VTuber avatars together. But I mean, I didn't have to pay for it, so you know what? I'm not complaining. Well, that and Bridget's damn near talented too. Wish I could donate, but I don't want to spend like too. Oh, no worries there, Blaze. If anything, spend it on yourself right now. That's what I recommend you do. And on top of that, the Shorts live streams have been incredibly lucrative, so if you're really that worried about it, you can rest knowing that. But again, I do want to reiterate, it's not mandatory, but it is always appreciated. 5,292 kilometers. Wait, am I seeing damage reports? Oh, shoot, I actually do. I might want to stop. Well, if I stop at the service area, too, I can get rid of these, suicide knobs you guys are complaining about. Thanks for the Billy Mays YouTube poop idea, chat. That's all I'm gonna say right about now. No, really, I could see this being a, Hey! I'm doing 110, you jackass! Get your ass back here. You already know the rules, buddy. You already know the rules. Road Rage Foxxo's been activated. That was not smart. Already speeding up to 133 kilometers per hour. Get over here. Yeah, you're gonna regret that and you know it, buddy. You're gonna regret that and you know it. Come on. Hope you're ready for my gift tomorrow. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I told you were gonna regret. Oh my god, now I'm regretting it! Ah, this is a double. This is Road Rage killing myself and the other driver. Crap! There we go. Alright, I might have lied. We might actually have a mountain of clip candidates again. I gotta be very careful, though, because I've already tripped. Like, during last week's uploading, I actually did trigger the automated review system. I will have to do the uploading again after the stream tonight, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Especially since, you know, I am gonna be going on about... Well, actually, I won't be going on 24 hours without sleep until about 3 a.m., so I should be fine. But, this stream cannot go that long, and I already know that, but that's okay. Oh god, this is tough. This is actually... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, I'm not. I'm just driving freely with only $367,000 to my name, and I'm hoping and praying that I get there in one piece and don't have to become a poor along the way. Also, I can get more comms bought in. Ooh, wait, really? There you go, Blaze, and thank you so much always for the 2 reels. Shit! Ah! Also, let me know if the alert sound played too. Ah! I jumped off again, and I double jumped off. Oh, this road is like so bumpy. Well, actually, the road's not bumpy, it's the freaking terrain around it. They clearly don't want you off-roading. But screw you, game. I can do as I please. Me is curious. What is it there, Blaze? What is it? If you're asking about, like, NSFW fan art, you're allowed to do it. Just contact me. Oh. Blaze, I would recommend you keep that goal as it sits right about now. I'm gonna be honest right about now, I don't think that's too bad of a starting goal. Personally, I would have gone with 100, but 300 in your position, I think that actually would be a good starting point. Especially since once you start to get a lot more skilled as an artist, what you can do is you can actually start upping your commission prices. I know for me, I need to commission Bridget and Pity a few times, too. I kind of owe Pity one after I obliterated his tide while I was testing college football revamped. Oh, nuts. You need to, like, get out of my way right now. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That was lucky. I mean, I took that pass at 152 kilometers an hour. That's almost 100,000 reals, or 1,000 reals. Oh, that's not too bad. Also, 100,000 reals. Come on, Foxy, they're reals. They're not Japanese yen. Actually, what is $300 to the yen? I'm sure someone can Google the conversions while I'm on the road right now and point it out. God, I love this SimCity 4 soundtrack. Where's Skunkario when I need him, actually? Although, traditionally, I wouldn't be expected to go live on Sunday. I did decide to expand the... Oh my God! I don't think we have a plan for if I flip on my... 46,000 yen? Ah! Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. That actually was insane. Also, answers yes, Sephro, you pervert. Also, hey, Orchid, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. Shocked your mod icon isn't showing on the short side. Also, to anyone just tuning in, any TikTokers more specifically tuning in, thinking about stealing my clips, watermarks exist now. So, hope you have fun with that while it lasted, but hope you're ready to give a free shout out if you still plan to do it. Yeah, 46,364 yen. Yeah, Riley gave us the exact figure. Thank you so much for that. I flipped on my roof and still got out alive. Glaceon and Leafeon over there are trembling in fear right now. But then again, whenever I'm behind the wheel, they know I'm gonna drive like a jackass. They just didn't expect me flipped this time. Ah, oil tanker. Cute. Speaking of oil tankers, on Saturday we are gonna be doing the Dalton Highway 1-to-1 mod for my birthday. On Saturday, the plan burned last year, so hopefully we can kind of fix that problem now. It's gonna be a much longer version of the drive as we're actually gonna be starting in Fairbanks and moving up the Elliott Highway and the Steese Highway, so that'll be fun. I kind of You know, it's funny, Orchid, you say that? This is called the Ice Cream Foxy. Also, for any fan artists right about now, if you do want to make art of my, persona, like more specifically with an outfit, there is a way I can get you a more cleaner screenshot now using the tracking cam. But my favorite feature of the tracking cam has to be my ability to do this. Well, if it wants to fucking track it, that is. Come on, let me say hello in New Jersey. Come on, damn it. Oh my God, I jumped! And then I killed that other guy, and I destroyed the construction site! You know what? The $10,000 fine and the 10 years in jail were freaking worth it, man. Ah, crap. Let me on my tires, please. Thank you. I still can't fall on my tires. I don't know what I did to my truck to make that shit happen, man. That's unreal. There we go. You remind me of an old friend of mine. Really, Sephro? God, I am a reckless little fox today. It's not even 6 and I've already got a bunch of clips ready to go. Probably enough to get us through a long while again, although I plan on keeping the backtracks and not editing too much. I don't want to strain myself too much when I've already got... Sadly... Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. May rest in peace. There we go. So what we need right now... Well, we need to make it to the Yukon territory, or the Northwest territories. I think we're going to be driving in the night for a long while, because unfortunately we don't really have, like, you know, any sort of stops nearby. Hey, Ukraine truck! I love how, like, we got all these Ukraine trucks after the whole, like I did nearly... Oh, was it also a ski accident, too? Ooh, that's gotta be traumatic right there. I'll tell you what, those of you all, like, in the northern states, especially around, like, places like Kalispell and whatnot, like, especially in the Northwest, like Kalispell, Washington State, lost a leg? Oh, wow. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. That's like an injury I'd expect, like, a soldier to have or something like that. That is brutal right there, Sephro. That is brutal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh, well, whatever was there to break my fall, thank you very much. Uh-oh, looks like we're about to hit the Northwest Territories again. I think we're still in the Yukon. And I thought you would deliver me one. I don't think my tails could do that. My foretail hasn't even grown yet. Apparently, according to Senko, it's not gonna grow until I'm born again after death. So, that'll be fun. Who's right about me being a tired fox? You know what, I think I'm funny, so I'm gonna turn. Hey, no worries there, Sephiroth. That's my goal. Make your day a little better, just like it was, like, where I used to work. Although, granted, I think, like, that pizza place just was not the appropriate spot for me to do it, if we're being honest with ourselves. But then again, I mean, I did it for 6 years, so I could cook a mean pizza if you really wanted me to. And speaking of, actually, Kroger, what the fuck? Why were you out of DiGiorno pizzas today? No, I'm actually not kidding. Were people... That's what I think it was, actually. It's like, oh no, like, my immediate family's like, you're being paranoid. They're running a sale on it. That's probably why they're out. I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure Trump announced some... Watch me go on, like, Google News tonight and see that Trump announced some new tariff. And everybody started fucking panic buying. Because I know groceries have been getting hit heavily. And yet our cost of living is supposed to be lower. I warned people this would happen. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm off-roading in the bumpy area again. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. There's only one place that's supposed to be bumpy, and that's... You know what? I'm not finishing that. That is not safe for YouTube or Twitch. It's a Ooh. I hope you got nothing to do in the morning there, because if so, it's getting late for you, man. I would advise being careful. Although, granted, sometimes you just can't sleep, too. Sometimes you just can't sleep and you doom scroll. I do it all the time. But then again, when this is also your full-time, yeah, I would definitely recommend trying to get some rest in that case. I mean, there's always an archive there. There's always an archive. There's always the archives. We got YouTube for a reason on that front. Alright, so we're back up to 141 kilometers an hour. I am not sure if we're going to be seeing a, station to rest up at for a minute. That's going to be fun to deal with. And I'm not doing any sort of, like, you know, tow 2. We're not doing that. You never know where that's going to go to, and I don't want it to shave off a large chunk of our route. Alright. Also, for anyone new to the stream, I would rather watch that stream than go to sleep. I know, but you gotta be responsible, man. You gotta be responsible. I don't want you killing yourself or your job prospects. Remember, if you get fired, it is a little bit tougher. It's a little bit tougher to get hired. At least here in the US it is. I don't know how it is in Europe. I do know it's a lot tougher to terminate an employee in Europe. And for the TikTokers stealing your content, I mean, I'm not aware of any yet. I just put that watermark, like, just in case. 5-6 energy and you're good. I mean, 5 to 6 hours of sleep is the minimum recommended. I'll be contacting 4chan if you do any more. Nah, they're just giving me a free shout out with the new watermarks. And that's if they even try it. Like, if they steal the newer shorts, they're giving me, like, you know, free promotion. So, you know what? I think that is a fair trade. Falling asleep to Foxy streams is my favorite pastime. Yeah, you were up all night before work. That definitely sounds tough, man. Hopefully you didn't make any major mistakes at, work there. Then again, where I used to work, too, one mistake, you automatically... That was actually one of the reasons I left, actually. Because I mentioned treatment of employees was bad, but if you made one mistake, you automatically got wrote up for it. It's like, bro, you're paying us $9 an hour to start at most. And I started at minimum wage, I might add, which is still $7.25 an hour in my state. Welcome to the Northwest Territories! Oh my god! Yellowknife, I'm really sorry for what's about to happen to you. Same with Fort Simpson. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, I got an itchy eye, I got an itchy eye, I got an itchy eye. Oh my god. That was not good. Damn flea bites in my eye right as I'm trying to freaking drive. Oh, energy... Oh, you need to be careful with that, Sephiroth. You gotta be careful with those. I remember seeing someone who drank too many of those. I can tell you right now, the colonoscopy, or the, what is the bag that they implant into your kidney when, like, you know, you have, like, a kidney stone or, like, a blockage or something? I forget what it's called, but that was not a pretty sight right there. I saw that short from Dr. Myro, and I'm like, ooh, yeesh. Does that mean you shouldn't enjoy an energy drink? No. But what we're saying, like, Dr. Myro even said it, all things in moderation, because technically, anything can really kill you in a high enough dose. Even sugar, actually, although... People have gotten a lot more tolerant, noticeably, ever since, sugar stopped being a luxury good, for example. Us foxes have even gotten to... This is not a good time to be driving into 30,000 Christmas trees! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Almost ended up in the back rooms there. Again. Speaking of, actually, we might have a Minecraft backroom series coming very soon, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, we got a rest area. Okay, good, because I could not take another second of being in the dark like this. I mean, I can't see shit. You guys can't see shit. That's not fair. Well, I turned up my brightness up to 200. I wonder if the gamma might need some work there. If there's a way for me to even update that. I know in Minecraft there is. Outside of this, I've been looking into... I'll tell you one hobby I've been dying to get back into, but I haven't really had much of a shot to get to. Golf. I can already hear rereads in my head being like, I don't like golf. Like in that one. I mean, the wireless Air 60 review, if you even want to call it that, was funny. I won't lie on that front, but, alright, so let's go ahead and stop. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake, is this guy parked in the only section that... Oh, great. I'm gonna be setting off some panic alarms, aren't I? I'm gonna be setting off some panic alarms, and I know that. You know what? I'm gonna drive across this, because I think I'm funny. Nice sport. I'm doing sailing and driving bus. There we go. Alright, we're good. Yeah, golf is something I've been looking to get back into. I need to find courses in my future home, though, because I sure as hell am not touching the course right near me. I'm not gonna name drop it, because then some of you jackasses are gonna go on Google Maps. You're gonna search it up, and you're gonna like freaking find where I went to high school. You're gonna find my former work. You're gonna find my neighborhood. I'm not doing that. I already had one of my former bots already doing it. I hope he comes back though. He was awesome to have around. Gene Lucario. My god. Here we go. Shit. I'm off-roading again. Alright, so 4,800 miles to go. I don't know. Depends on how long this route takes to complete. Uh-oh, tour busing! Ah! I am not looking to eat out today if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright, so back up to 77. Wait, it's 5:22 a.m. What do you mean it's still... Don't tell me we're in the land of the winter sun. Oh my god, I thought the game was gonna crash there. I actually thought the game was gonna crash. Like, there is no way that the Northwest Territory... I mean, I can still technically keep Northwest... Cryptic! Cryptic! You are lucky I have 2 cases. Welcome back, Cryptic. Hope you're doing well. Also, don't make me want to play Desert... Well, actually, we already have, like, a similar situation to Desert Bus on the birthday stream. Although I'm going to have to save, like, every 50 miles, like, because that's going to be fun. Also, hey, Talez, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, sure, hello, because it's also midnight for you, ain't it? I'll be going at 2020. Alrighty, then. Not the year 2020. Oh, dear God, no. Don't get COVID on us, please. We're talking about 8:20 p.m. So that's about 13 minutes away. For you there, Blaze. Birthday stream? Oh, yeah, it's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be an ultra long one starting at noon. So be ready for that, Cryptic. Be ready. Under kilometers an hour. Yeah, 7 minutes after midnight. Yeah, because Sephro is in the same country as you, and he pointed it out already. Or they pointed it out already. I don't want to complain, but your avatar's low graphic. What do you mean low graphic? Don't look low graphic to me, but hey, Bridget did the best she could. Is that noon? Yes, noon, UTC -4. Oh my god, that was a big one. I will not lie. Oh, yeah. I mean, if it keeps the stream alive, then low poly's fine to me. I know, Dollars, I know! Oh yeah, we got tracking now. Hi, for anyone just tuning in. I love this. 5 p.m. UK time, I'm gonna be at a football game. Well, good news is it's expected to go on from anywhere from 11 to 14 hours. I've had to split it into 2 parts just so that YouTube can archive it. Which kind of sucks, actually, because, as soon as I start, like, it's gonna be split into 2 parts on Twitch, too, because of the way I have it set up. Because Twitch is not my primary streaming platform for anyone over there. Although I do appreciate the support over there all the same. Everyone who throws bits, everyone who subs and whatnot. I really, really appreciate it, man. Like, we're finally starting to get back up. I might actually be able to invite Greg back in the Discord, but I do need to talk to Sparks about something first and make extra damn sure. I'll be right back, please. Eyes on the road. No promises. Listen, I drive like a drunkard, but I swear I'm sober, so no promises on that one. You already know anytime that sound comes up, I'm gonna be clipping something. I kinda love this Sims 1 soundtrack, man. Then again, Sims 1 had the... Well, I had the best soundtrack, Sims 2 had the best gameplay. I am gonna be playing Sims 1 on stream next week, though. That will happen. Shit. Almost hit the bussy again. People need to learn that I'm not a top. For fuck's sake, man. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to pass another guy to... Oh! 64 kilometers per hour! Dude! Next thing you're gonna be telling me I'm gonna be approaching 321,000 kilometers a second. Like, I'm gonna be in the next star system over by the time this stream ends. Actually, speaking of, I'm looking into this, getting a game called Space Engine. I'm actually looking into it right now, chat, and I'm pretty damn excited, I won't lie. And I gotta set up the other side of content too still, don't I? I ripped one on yesterday's fur meet on accident, while in the suit lounge, while putting on my underwear. Oh, dude, that's brutal, dude. That's brutal. That's brutal. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Hold on. Ah, Fort Simpson's gonna narrowly escape. Oh, that's right, because I've set it to go to Yellowknife. Yeah, Yellowknife was a little bit higher priority. Honestly, I could see myself going to Fort Simpson first. So we'll do that. Also, Tornado Gamer coming back through. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well tonight. That did extend us out to 4,799 kilometers. My muffler fell out again! For fuck's sake! Anytime someone does pipe, that's a joke I've got. I'll have to add the sound bit myself in the clips. And the sports bean has dropped in! Let's go, Power! Also, Power, you're gonna like the Dynasty plan I got that replaced Moonlight View. I will say this right now, I did DM Bridget on that, actually, because there are some things in my mind right now, and unfortunately, they're not very good. I might be finally sticking to Sumio's advice on this. And Jekis, too. They're the two that really pressured me on this one. Is this real? Because I don't know how much is, I mean, this isn't real. This is American Truck Simulator. This is a game, Humphrey. This is a game. I don't know how you could think this is real. But welcome back, nevertheless, Humphrey. Welcome back. Ah, yes, we got some Sims 2 soundtrack. There we go. Uh-oh, I'm about to start off-road again. Be careful, it's careful. What do you mean? Cryptic! No! Cryptic, no! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's not good! What would happen if I crashed into a dog while walking? Wait, how do you crash while walking? Walking, like, there's a reason I walk everywhere. And, I thought I was gonna kick a field goal with that idiot. That would have been funny. I'll tell you what I'm about to do, though. Well, my group cooldowns work, everybody. What's our red light? There we go. Alright, so, pump the brakes, turn right. Your other right, Foxy, come on. Wait, what do you mean? What other right? Ah! In a city center? Why is there a guardrail there? Cleaning up blood around my base sometimes, like... What mods are you playing with? What Minecraft mods are you playing with? Or is there another mod there? Because I know there are some Minecraft-like games that do have blood in there. Like, well, Terraria isn't really Minecraft-like, but you get the fucking idea. It's got a similar art style. But that's about its only similarity. There we go. Trying to get me taken down for copyright, I see. Luckily, I got NVIDIA broadcast, so your evil plan ain't gonna work. So no, you're not getting my manager today. Also, what's going on there, Tallez? What's going on? Now, it's a thinking for Voices of the Void, you can hurt yourself. Oh, it's a game I've never played before. What would happen if you accidentally farted, but you... Don't give me ideas for when I move out of here, Humphrey. Don't give me ideas. I've thought about putting, like, liquid fart spray in the vents. Hello? Dipshit! I had the red light, genius! That meant I had the right of way! But yeah, that is actually pretty funny. Starts a fire on YouTube chat, then flees back to Twitch chat. Damn it, Cryptic! The insurance company isn't gonna be happy about that! And again, they never pay out anyway. Why the hell do I still pay? I'm essentially paying them to do nothing. You know what's funny is this fox almost got roped into insurance sales. Also, welcome back there, Sephro. The only reason I never went into it fully is actually because of, what was it again? The only reason that I never went into insurance sales fully would actually be because, you know, my boss at the time at my former job, she talked me out of it. She's like, yeah, you don't want to do that, Foxy. You don't want to do that. Like, she could have just let me go in and not have to deal with my tails anymore. But actually, she did a noble thing. You know what? I gotta respect it. Alright. Yo. Careful, Foxy. Careful, Foxy. Careful, Foxy. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cryptic. I just insure myself in the health department. I think that's a completely fair thing to do. There's this thing called a captive company that you can set up, and a lot of people are basic... Like, insurance industry, they're like sounding the alarm. They're like, you're playing Russian roulette. You don't know if they're gonna help you or something like that. Like, why? Half the time, you're just fucking me. Like, I'm basically paying, like, companies like UHC and Anthem to just not only do nothing, but completely dick me. And half the time, you end up paying 3 times more when you actually do have an emergency. Bottom line, if you can do it, and you're in the US, set up a captive company for health insurance. We need to get more people aware that this is legal and you're allowed to do this. Alright, can we get some engine sounds? Oh, yeah, I think the engine volume might be too low. That's on purpose on my front, though. That's on purpose on my front. Alright. Yesterday was the first time I was shooting since the hospital stay in September. Yeah, I hope you had fun there. Also, Tornado, try to play with the commands, but not realizing a good chunk of them are on cooldown. You touched my muffler, again, you die, though. Stay away from my bulge, perv. What did I say would happen if you tried that again, buddy? Get over here! You done fucked up! Oh, no! You are not hiding behind there, buddy. You are not hiding behind that. Speed limits are for noobs! Bitch. Chat's fixed. There you go, cool gamer. There you go. Wait, what do you mean chat's fixed? Oh, are you talking about the, YouTube chat? I don't know. Oh, shoot. I actually forgot to set up the poll on Twitch for the Femboy Outfit playoffs. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna go to Alt-Tab. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I actually forgot to set this up on Twitch. So I'm gonna do that. It says, we're gonna set the duration to 5 minutes on this. And then I'll be able to view the results. And then we're gonna switch it over to the second poll. But I'm gonna grab screenshots of it first so that what I can do is I can count the final tally when I go to see which outfits made it to the quarterfinal. Also, yeah, does femboy mean that you're a guy? But yeah, I mean, cross-dressing's pretty common for us femboys, actually, Sephro. I really did. Lots of adorable fluff balls. Was north of 200 furries again. Yeah, I wish I could go to a Furry, but I already know how my immediate family would respond to that. So, like, when I say they're ridiculously anti-LGBTQ, you'd almost swear that nobody in this house is actually straight. I mean, there's actually a special pride flag that's on my birthday stream truck, too. I haven't told anybody about it yet outside of, like, you know, Bridget and a few others that were actually in her Twitch stream at the time. If I'm gonna do that, I need to be very cautious, because if I kick my USB stick, it will burn the stream, and I actually cannot fix that problem in the immediate. Yeah, I'm trying to figure all that out right there, cool gamer. I can't show the chat on the, Hey, Terror. Yeah, full body tracking, Zia. Welcome back there. Same with you, Terror. Welcome back to my favorite transgender wolf. I am so sorry about that. That is kind of offensive. Pretty relaxing stream, not leaving. I can also do this too. Oh my god. It's doing it again. Hold on. So where are we heading? Right now we're heading towards Yellowknife. I want to show you guys this real fast. Oh my god, come on. Let me do it without breaking, please. There we go. And it broke. You know what? You get the idea. I can flip the bird. I'll send you the tutorials there, Zia. I'll send you the tutorials. I used VC Face and whatnot. This was awesome, though. There we go. That looks good. But yeah, I was actually a little nervous to see how this would function. I'm in Las Vegas tomorrow. Oh, dude. I actually could have visited Las Vegas a few years ago, but plans kind of fell through after our funeral, basically. They were talking about, I believe, in the spring of this year, like a spring trip to Vegas. Yeah, Blaze, I can definitely relate to that. Hope it comes back soon, man. Especially if you're on data caps. Is there a chance to go to Colorado? That's probably gonna be later in the series there, Terror, but, yes, there is. And while we're here, too, you can see that we've got all of Canada right now. This is actually, majority of this is mods, by the way. We got all 50 US states, and we will show that just to prove it. We've also got the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands, and I can't remember what that one is. We got Venezuela, so we can actually go to South America. That's actually where our route is gonna end. Mexico, this map that just casually said, go fuck yourself to plate tectonics, because why not? We also got Hawaii over here, too, and then Honolulu. Ah, yes, we got Wolfers' birthplace right here. I'm just gonna call that her hometown there, because your hometown is where you're born. At least if you want my opinion. Visited New York a couple months ago. Oh, yeah, we also got Palau, too. Yeah, I should definitely visit New York there, too, even though things kind of fell out with a certain one here. To be honest, I'm getting kind of tired of the excuses at this point. Just close the damn... You had me in the bag. Just close the damn deal already. But you couldn't even do that. There we go. Alrighty then there, Blaze. You take care of a fantastic night. Glenwood? I don't know if Glenwood is in this mod. I'll have to look at it. I do know there is Fort Collins, though. Fort Collins has been added on. There we go. Alrighty. So what we need now... I just realized I mentioned a friend of mine. I just realized earlier, when it comes to the situationship that came to an end, I just realized I mentioned a friend of mine. Oh my god, his alma mater is going to be literally on my freaking, because I'm planning a Road to Glory and college football revamped as well. I'm going to Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Ooh, that'll be nice. So how was your day? Pretty good there, Tara. I was just testing college football revamped. We're doing a practice college football tournament with the current projected playoffs. But I got 2 series that I'm currently planning on it. One of which is a Road to Glory. And the other one is actually a Dynasty. So you can think of like the Dynasty like as the current series. And the Road to Glory is kind of like the prequel. The prequel, if you will. I think that actually is a pretty good idea. Can you point with your hand? Absolutely. I absolutely can. I know, this whole tracking thing is new. I do think it is pretty cool to have, though. Alright, so we should be approaching Yellowknife soon. We only have 4,500 kilometers to go. Here's to hoping I don't crash too hard on the way. 100 kilometers per hour. Ah. There we go. I feel like that ought to be a little too complex in the immediate. I would actually need to figure out how to fully track that. But there is probably a way I can pull it off. Like, I need to, like, fix the tracking, because I tried to get rid of it earlier, because it was causing some potential performance problems, but it's becoming pretty clear that that's not what's happening here. Alright, can we, like, get back on the road, please, before I go in the back rooms? Thank you. I want to get out of the land of the Christmas trees, please. It's not Black Friday yet. I'm gonna drive from Albuquerque. Oh, nice. There you go. Sounds like a sweet day for me. I'm kind of busy as, yes, cleaning the guinea pigs. And OSHA stuff, too. Yeah. Gotta make sure workplaces are safe now. That is one thing my former workplace was not good at. Piggies. Bacon? Where? I'm sorry, I had to do with that one there, Toz. I had to do with that one. Also, hey, Fizz, welcome back. I'd say hope you're doing well tonight, but I see the ellipsis, and I'm like, yeah, the ellipsis is death, I already know. There we go. There we go. No, no, no. Bacon, eating bacon, Zia. Eating bacon. Hello? Out of my way, jackass. Otherwise, you're gonna have that happen to you. Alright, we're probably gonna fill up again. Probably not, Severo. Probably not. Bro, everyone in my neighborhood. Yeah, I think a few areas in my neighborhood, they got Christmas lights up, too. Personally, I would not put up the tree until, Black Friday. Alright, so let's turn. How many miles can you go? I don't know. How many... I think the better question there, Terror, as I just demonstrated right there, is how many people can I kill with my truck? There we go. Alright, let's turn. We got 4,400 kilometers to go. That is insane. Although, granted, we started with about 5,700, and I still have not shot myself in the face yet. Also, my math teacher says the beginning of the year, he... Oh, dear. I don't know if I'd try to get him fired unless he's done it repeatedly, in which case, yeah, he's gotta go if he's doing it repeatedly. Gun the car? No, launch the car into the air and kick a field goal with it like a freaking sports pony over there. Well, I was wondering if this game, miles I can move, but moving miles interested me. Yeah, I'm using kilometers because it's a little bit easier for international viewers to understand. There's not very many, you got a couch in the back of the truck? Shit. Well, I'd show you, but I have half ended up in the ditch. There we go. Also, just to answer your question there, that's a bed, not a couch. That's a bed, not a couch. In the beginning of the year, you showed up... Oh! Wow! How much you want to bet he's one of those kinds of teachers, too? We had one where I went to high school. Made the news and everything. I'll tell the story in Discord because it got so bad that I'm pretty sure that if I said it on YouTube or Twitch, I would get a strike on the channel. I'm pretty sure I'd either get banned or just get a strike on the channel. How many kilometers does my truck have? I have not looked at the odometer. Are we seriously at 260,000 kilometers? Am I reading that right? Oh, 25,000. I was about to say. So I can slightly see that odometer right there. Anyways, gonna call it a night. Alrighty then there, Tall as. You take care. Have a fantastic night. There will be the archive later for you. You only deserve the best. Oh, no worries there, Taz. No worries, man. No worries. There we go. That looks good. 154 kilometers. Let's go, Foxy. You accidentally showed her email at the beginning of class, turning on the digital whiteboard. Everybody going, oh my. And he's just staring nonchalantly like, bro, get that off your screen, man. I'm telling ya, having, like, you know, material that I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure having images that are illegal to have is, like, not far up the ladder from that there, Zia. So something tells me right there, if he's willing to violate a student's privacy, he's willing to, you know, dabble into that shit. Like, where's Chris Hansen when you need him? I can't prove it, Zia. This is one of those situations, it's kind of like Honey and Markiplier, remember that? I can't prove it, but something tells me, Zia, that something with that teacher very shady's going on there. You might have a similar situation to, where I went to high school. I hope it doesn't involve a certain part of it that, again, I can only, if you're tired, you got your own pillows? Yeah, I mean, I've got Femboy Pride pillows and a Pan Pride flag in the background. There we go, 132 kilometers per hour. Now you open Gmail, turn on the digital whiteboard, Gmail showed on the screen. Oh, wow. Yeah, something tells me, the, illegal stuff, again, I'm not going to directly go into it. Again, is not far up the ladder. I can't prove it, Zia, but the detective in me says something shady's going on there. The detective in me says something very shady's going on. Alright, I had to slow down a little bit. These turns are getting wild, dude. We still got a long ways to go. Anyway, I'm outside, don't have internet, so I don't want to... Yeah, probably not a good idea if you don't have an unlimited plan there, Tara. Hope you have fun there. Does the game have some sounds? It does. I just have to mute it to where they're near and audible. I personally don't consider them very important. They'll probably be a lot more audible once the clips actually come out. So yeah, you'll notice it right there. Oh shit, oh shit, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was close. That was dangerously close. Alright. Oh dear. We're getting petty again. Hopefully nothing dumb happens, because I feel like we're going to be getting a Red Wolf raid shortly, and I don't want her to raid right into that. If something funny happens, Sepro, absolutely. There's no limit to the amount of clips you can generate. There is no limit. When someone mentions I'm getting bullied, it's, he says, what? Something tells me he doesn't know what that even is. I'm playing GTA 5 as I'm watching the stream. I'm telling ya, this is not Grand Theft Auto, but the way I'm playing it, it sure looks like Grand Theft Auto. Dang it, I was actually going to try to hit that other truck. Listen, I can't, listen, am I not allowed to play a little bit of target practice while I'm behind the wheel of this truck? No? Damn it. There we go. Hello? Did you not see the other two people that tried that before you? Idiot! Get over here! You know the rules! Bitch. There we go. Oh my god! Road rage ends with me in a pile of Christmas trees again. Where is Rudolph when I need him? Holy shit. There we go. Alright, so I'm back on the road, almost. Just don't end with me in that ditch again. There we go. Ah, yes, Geometry Dash. I'll tell you what, I'd have some Geometry Dash as background music if it weren't for the, content ID stuff that's going on with it. Really sad that the creator kind of, like, had to do that, actually. I'm pretty sure it's because, people would have remixed the tracks otherwise and then claimed it as their own. That's what we're seeing with a lot of SimCity 3000 soundtrack, and I'm, like, really hopeful that doesn't start... Well, it already kind of has started happening with SimCity 4, unfortunately. Like, how long before all video game music is just considered no longer safe because a bunch of, like, grifters decided it'd be a good idea to abuse the Content ID system? That's all I'm gonna ask on that one right there. What a lonely road. Oh, you're telling me, man. I'm pretty sure we're still... Hold on, let me look at the map. Out of morbid curiosity. Yeah, we're, like, right next to Yellowknife. This is a lonely road, but this road, according to the map, there's no way that's right. There is zero way that that's right. But it looks like I am right. We're going to be about 4,000 kilometers away from finishing this already. This is a very long road, though, so we're still early in the stream. Alright, so let's pump the brakes a little, because we're going to enter a city very shortly. What is that track thing there? Something tells me someone was crashing here before me. The girl who got their email leaked is now pissed with the teacher along with her... Oh my. And instead of... Oh my god, and the teacher's just being an ass throughout the entire process. Go figure! Where's a counselor when you need one? Only road take me home? You mean, country roads take me home? I know that song. I've actually been to West Virginia a good number of times. Alright, so I'm gonna do something stupid. Not very far from here. Actually, is that actually a turn I can make? Oh, that absolutely is. Alright. Well, it looks like the light wants to be red. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is incredibly illegal. I should... Oh, why would you put the damn invisible wall there? Come on. Let me finish my joke. Also, I love how this town looks. It probably gets, like, really cold here, even in the summer, considering how far north this is. Oh my god. What music type are you into? I mean, I don't really have like a preferred genre, but if I were to say exactly what kind of music I'm into, it would be more along the lines of like video game music, like what we have right now with Night in the Woods. I believe this is Church of the First Coalescence. It's probably one of my favorite NITW soundtracks. I gotta play Night in the Woods again at some point.
What's this?
There we go. Turn left. Pulls off my bulge perv. There we go. Alright, what a good move right there. We still got 4,200 kilometers to go, impressively enough. Although we are going to have to fill up while we're here in Yellowknife as well. Also, actually, TIL, the McDonald's, or the Walmarts in both Yellowknife and Whitehorse have McDonald's in them. Yeah, it's one of the few places in the world where that still seems to happen. Because nowadays, because most Walmarts, at least here in the US, have replaced their McDonald's with Subways. Do you ever wear... I think the only outfit that I really have that has a hat is the witch outfit. Also, someone asked if I wear pants earlier. I mean, it's not pants, it's skirts. And don't you dare look up them, you pervs. I already know you're gonna want to. Alright, that looks good. That's what I like to say. Alright, so hopefully we can get the hell out of this area soon right about now, because, it's gonna be painful to deal with. There we go. Whee! Good shot right there. Oh, no! Come on, Foxxo, come on. There we go. Yeah, you gotta save that for the other side of content there, Tornado Gamer. But that side is strictly 18 or older. And there actually is a legal reason for that. But this side, on the other hand, just follow the TOS and you're fine. For me, my favorite music is... Yeah, I think you already mentioned it a good number of times. There we go. Red light, yeah, exactly. Don't... Listen, Sephiroth, don't let red lights or pedestrians slow you down when you can glide right over them with your favorite three-tailed fox. See, that light's about to turn red, but because I don't believe in red lights, I'm just gonna casually plow right through it, because I can. Also, don't do this IRL, this is incredibly illegal. Alright, where's a gas station? I might need to fill. Well, actually, there is emergency refueling, is there not? I wonder how long I could live on that. That would be funny if I were to try it, but I'm not going to. There we go. I wonder... No, that's not a recruitment agency. It would literally tell me on the map if that was. It would literally tell me on the map. Leaving Yellowknife. I think this is going to be the only settlement for a long while, everybody. Man's on cooldown. Yeah, we have group cooldowns there, Tornado Gamer. Probably so you can't spam commands anymore. And someone just crashed the stream. Ain't that fantastic? We're back, everybody. Stream crashed. It crashed. I still need to work on that for mobile. I want to make like a mobile variant of the commands. Tourette's Guy and YTPs are not on cooldown though. Yeah, I put the cooldowns in groups. And there actually is a good reason for that. Yeah, we know Tourette's Guy, come on. And it made me feel like a piece of shit! I love that stuff. There are some things I would incorporate. Do you ever get tired in your streams? I mean, I was during last week's Truck Simulator stream, which, mind you, was the only successful stream that week. Here's to hope that this week does not go like that, though. Zia, don't you dare do that. That's not even horny, that's just weird. There we go. Also, yes, if you're wondering, that's a sentence mixed Billy Mays. I still gotta add the, just for Bridget, I gotta add the Oxycrack drug ball into the sound bits. And there's actually a couple other ones that I want to add, like, Jake Paul gets sucked by big funky penis. Yeah, that's a real one. Cool down! You just activated it. Oh no, Zia did not. He just overflowed the magic toilet and won some coins. Also, you say this year was not good. No, it was not a kind year. There was a lot of drama. But we're leaving the majority of it behind. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be on cooldown for a little bit. Did I just seriously, you realize if I end up stuck, I'm getting a tow too. Oh, thank you, automatic differential. You are a lifesaver. Stop that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do to get back on the road. Come on, you gotta strategize this, little fox. You gotta strategize this. You don't want to go back to Yellowknife. You don't want to repeat this drive again. But this game is gonna be fighting me non-fucking stop now, isn't it? I swear to God. Automatic differential, you better come to my rescue again. Okay, I don't even know what the hell happened to differential. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need a faster speed. You gotta strategize this. Brake before turn? Yeah, I know. I do want a nicer wheel that feels a little bit more like a real car. Probably because then I can let off the gas and it would still slow me down. But this, it does not work like that, Chief. It does not work like that. Don't worry, though. Once I'm able to start bagging weekly paths, we'll be able to get a lot closer to that. But there's going to be a lot of work to do there. So automatic differential lock, disengage. There is no way. If 40, Azad does that, I was going to flip shit if 45 kilometers an hour was not going to be enough to get me back on the road. We were having some trouble there. There we go. So we got up to 87 kilometers per hour. This is looking really good right now. 4,000 kilometers to go. Oh my God. Come on, Foxy. 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 Is this truck? Not as far as I know. I don't know what the hell that is. I probably should have gotten this. I just realized I probably should have gotten those knobs removed there, because a lot of you guys are really upset about that. I could keep them to trigger you, because it does bring in engagement, but that just feels like engagement. That just feels like rage baiting. And I don't know about you, but I prefer to leave the rage baiting to Fox News. So as soon as we find a service station, I've got to get this truck repaired, so yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Festivus truck that I just crashed into right there. We're back up to 150 kilometers an hour. Let's see just how fast I can get this to go without hitting the ditch, preferably. I said without hitting the ditch, not... Killing people's not off the table, but ending up in the ditch, hard no. There's a whole host of other YouTube poop commands there, Tornado Gamer, just so you know. In fact, there's a brand new page of them that just dropped, YTP5. I recommend giving that a look, too. There we go. Stream, no. Talk Lounge, yes. Oh, shit! I also just realized we were supposed to, okay. Don't end up in the back rooms. Alright, let's get back on the road, and then I'm gonna switch, because I actually forgot to do this, and I need to actually fix that. So, hold on, everybody. I'm gonna have to get back on the road, and then, well, actually, don't get back on the road just yet. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna Alt-Tab over to the browser. We're gonna view results, and I'm gonna screenshot all results here. So the, alright, so I'm gonna screenshot that. There we go. Fantastic. We will create another poll very soon. Femboy outfit playoffs match 2. I'm actually going to install an update real fast. Did it go to update mode? Okay, good, because I have a weird syncing feeling. Okay, we're good there. We're good. Okay, so start up again. And I thought Bridget came in with the raid for a second there. I thought she came in. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to check this out over here. Alright, so we're going to screenshot that in the poll. And then we're going to go to match number 2. Now, I'm going to have to console my community tab on this here, everyone. We're going to end that poll, too. It has 5 votes on it at the moment. Oh, my God. Okay, I thought something dumb happened. All right, so we are going to copy this. And then we are going to go over here to posts. So match 2 is going to be between Spacey Foxy and Nor Foxy. So number 10, Spacey Foxy. And yes, we seeded this, too. Why? Because I thought it would be fun. Plus, I seeded it based on, like, you know, how likely it would actually be to win. And I'm actually going to run this for double on the Twitch side, because I actually think I kind of made a boo-boo there on that front. There we go. Yeah, you know it there, Cryptic. You know it. Driving in my car right after a beer. Alright, so we are going to go to poll. Why does it keep telling me to start a members-only live stream? Absolutely not. Okay, can I spell this correctly? Number 7, nor Foxy. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Start the poll. And then we will keep this on for a little bit. I don't know. Stop it with the members-only stream. Stop that. YouTube, no. YouTube, I'm not doing that. Stacy Foxy and 7 nor Foxy. And we are going to screenshot all results from this too, by the way, just so we are clear. So that's going to be match 2, and then everything else looks good to me right there. Okay, so back to the game. I'm not calling you a perv. What? No. I was calling anyone who was trying to look at my skirt a perv. Trust me, the only way I'm lifting is if you're an officer and I'm looking to get out of a damn speeding ticket, or get out of being arrested for killing 30 people. Although if that doesn't work, I got Bubba in the prison shower anyway. Also, that was a joke! Just for the record. Alright, we're back, everybody.
Shave my thick ass and eat all the trimming.
Ah! Also, I'm not gonna lie there. Okay, we are kind of in some trouble here. Can I please go the other way? I mean, I can try. Oh, it might actually work this time. Because it wasn't working last time. Oh, wow. Alright, faster. Faster, because the faster I go, the better of a chance I have of getting up that road. Getting on that road, I mean. But yeah, I'm not really a beer person, actually, Sephiroth. It's a joke. The whole driving in my car after a beer is a joke. The only thing I'm really drinking is vanilla Coke. And honestly, I've still yet to... Ah! I meant to go the other way again! Damn it! It won't let it happen. This thing is just fighting me non-stop today. That's why I don't like going off the road in this part of the map. Not even this part of the country, just this part of the map. Because there's so many different nations on here. Alright, so 40 kilometers an hour is about where I want to be. I'm going to try to hit 45. For me, yeah, for my home city, yeah, I wouldn't know what that is to save my life right there. Roast Stalker. I feel like if we had Taliz here, he would probably tell us, but, I don't think that's his thing right about now. I do know when we play ETS, though, I might hit that area. And also, Jester92, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Kitsune City. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Always love hearing that alert. Alright, so we gotta do a few other things over here, too. They're letting us go up to 100. Yeah, no. 100 kilometers an hour? Hard no, buddy. There we go. Alright, so we gotta hit 4,000... We gotta go 4,000 more kilometers, and we still got a long ways to go, too. I think the next route is gonna take us right into Alberta. So we will be in Alberta briefly. Let me double check this on the map. We are... Ignore the fact that the game says we're in the middle of a lake. Oh, my bad. My bad on that one. Although it... No, it stays entirely within British Columbia once we hit the... Oh, that's right, because we hit Prince George, and then after that, it's to Vancouver. Oh, Rose Stalker from Holmes... Oh, wait, I already read that. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Shit! Let me back on the road. I do not want to engage automatic differential again. Also, where's Gippy when I need him? Because, I can't remember why automatic differential is a bad idea to have regularly. Or just differential in general. Because he knows trucks better than I do. If we're being honest with ourselves right now. There we go, 100 kilometers an hour. When I see your wrist, it reminds me of my broken ones. Yeah. Wait, broken ones? Wait, how many injuries have you had? Holy shit, your bones made of like glass. I feel like I'm watching that one episode of SpongeBob all over again. Glass bones and paper skin one of the guys was born with, if I recall correctly. Actually, isn't there like a real condition that does make your bones brittle like glass? Isn't there actually... I broke the left one 3 times? Like, this is the type of stuff I'd expect, like, a former, like, you know, American football player to say. Not gonna lie. Although, I would imagine that, you know, your version of football, too, has seen, like, its fair share of broken wrists, too. Especially if you're, like, a goalie. Because the goalie, I believe, is the only player that's allowed to touch the ball with their hands without the handball penalty. Yes, I do know this, even though I grew up on American football. I know this stuff. Alright, time to get some gas. Time to pump my ass full of gas. Again. Also, these gas stations, I won't even sugarcoat it. They look the damn same. Come on! Alright, so I need to fill up. Ah, 16 and 6 foot. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what right now, I never got past 5'11". Well, we actually had a few on our varsity basketball team where I went to high school that were... I'm pretty sure they're 7 feet today. I'm pretty damn sure they're 7 damn feet today. Then again, you know, that's typically the mid-end of an NBA player. That is typically the mid-end of an NBA player. Right there. Alright. Turn, little fox. Turn, little fox. Come on. I mean, yeah, that is the low end of working age in the U.S., or at least, like, where most companies will actually consider, like, you know, you worth hiring in that situation. Also, Lucario coming through. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. But yeah, that's basically where you can do a lot more for the business. So yeah, 16 is when they'll actually start employing you. But you can technically find a job in the U.S. as young as 14. Also, speaking of Florida, what the fuck are you doing with your lifting of working restrictions? Also, yes, Lucaria, I do have, like, facial tracking. Tornado, no! Tornado, no! Put my skirt down. Yeah, we got facial tracking, everybody. I got full tracking on my avatar. And I'm saying hello to you in New Jersey. I mean, yeah, the laws are going to be a little bit different for you, Sephiroth, in Germany. Although they're a lot more tighter and more in favor of the employee in Europe in general. Yeah, they're a lot more, like, you know... favorable towards the employee in Europe. I really wish they were like that in the US, but we had to put Reagan in office, and let's just say deregulation hasn't really worked out unless you already were wealthy to begin with. Oh, and 4th time we're trying to trickle down. It doesn't work, people. I've demonstrated this in City State 2 a good number of times, and I'll do it again. Because you know what? That's probably the only game that Zor gifted me that I will actually probably ever touch again in my life. Probably because there's, like, popular requests for it, but do forgive me if it does take a minute to get around to it, because there are still memories right now that I do have at the moment. There are still, like, you know, issues I might have right about now. I gotta delete the old saves and do it again. Because we are at 122 kilometers per hour. Go. Come on, Foxxo. 3,800 kilometers to go. This is getting crazy. Although we started at 5,700, so we've already gone almost 2,000 kilometers. The weather outside is weather. I'll tell you what the weather outside right now is. Satan. Seriously, why is it 70 fucking degrees less than a week from my birthday? Mind you, I expect this kind of weather where I plan to move to, not where I am right now. Why? Looks anyway. Tornado, no. Tornado, no. Absolutely not. Yeah, there you go, Zebra. There you go. Tornado, stop it! I'm actually, if this continues, I'm actually gonna have to hit timeout buttons, because this is starting to devolve into a roleplay that I really do not want to deal with right now. Alright. Turn, Foxy, turn. Turn, Foxy, turn. Turn, Foxy, turn. There you go. Alright, so that looks good. And then we're going to turn again. Turn again, Foxy. Come on, turn again. There we go. Favorite colors? Pink. And it's actually been pink since I was in kindergarten, actually. That was when it was, that was, that's how long it's been. Couldn't you tell I was gonna end up turning out a femboy? And, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I was gonna kick a field goal, but no, this guy's just hanging out on the edge of my truck. Come on, man. Alright, so I would say around 7:30 would be a good benchmark to kind of like check the polls again. I think that's probably gonna be a good benchmark because I kept the poll on the first part of the stream a little bit longer than I should have. Mine black like the winter months in my profile. Ooh, nice. Gothic, I say. Well, actually, it could also be sleek, too. That actually is one of my favorite design types to go with. Alright, Tornado, stop it before I actually time you out. Please. Please. I do not want you getting me... It was one joke, but you're gonna get me in trouble if you take it too far, man. Alright, can you please, No, black is a very popular neutral color for, like, building. I use it a lot in my builds there, Sepro. I use it a lot in my builds. I need to be very cautious with my, other pine leg there, because if I kick that, USB stick, this stream is dead. Why? Because multiple pieces of software are stored on there that I'm currently using right now, including OBS, VC face tracking, you know, stuff like that. And if I end up kicking that USB stick, those softwares are no longer accessible by my computer, meaning, you guessed it, they crash. So I need to be very cautious about this. All right, turning. It's time to turn. Time to turn, little fox. Come on. Okay, it took a few tries to get my left turn signal working. Foxy, come on. Alright, so we're back up to 30 kilometers per hour. We need to start making our way towards British Columbia again. I think that actually is about where I want to go. Yeah, because we're now heading south towards Fort Nelson, and I think there's going to be a left turn beforehand. This is going to be really interesting right here, how I'm going to handle this. Actually, kind of surprised that the wolf is going on that long. Also, Dr. Darkroom, I don't even have a license, so... Well, a license IRL. So, what do you expect for insurance? I mean, what do you expect, really? Yeah, exactly. You know the rules around here. Then again, this is a video game, too, so... That is one thing I do want to point out. I'm okay with this since it's a video game, but don't you dare do this IRL! I better not see one of you doing it! Keep at least one eye on the road, please. I'm trying, man. But I do gotta interact with my chat, too. Again, don't do that in real life, either. Unless, like, you have a way to actually quickly glance at it like I do. And I'm not even driving IRL. I wish I could keep two eyes on the road. Well, I can cross my eyes if I ever need to. Alright, so we're back up to 155 kilometers an hour. Mind you, the speed limit here is only 100. Although speed limits are for noobs. Noobs, everybody! Remember that. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pass these two idiots over here. This would be a totally legal pass if it weren't for my speed. Wanna know why? Dotted line. Although this is all dotted line, I kind of just realized that. This looks more like a European road than a North American road, really, if you want my opinion. Bumpy life, I know. Oh, bumpy is when I start off-roading in this area. I don't know if you were here earlier on the stream, you would notice that things got really bumpy when I started off-roading. I just gotta be careful right about now. If I end up too far in them Christmas trees, I'm gonna end up in the back rooms. Yes, there are portals to the back rooms. I activated one back in Alaska like an idiot. Uh-oh, speaking of bumpy, here we go! Jumping! Jumping! I mean, half the time the bumps can actually be pretty good rips, but can we not go in the Christmas trees again? Thank you. I'm not looking to hang ornaments. It's not Black Friday yet. Let's not do this. Beautiful. Alright, look at that. Look at that, little fox. Of course, I have to get an itchy eye again. Also, you need to let me in my lane here, or prepare to get hit. Now you're in the ditch. How do you like it? How do you like it, buddy? Don't worry, I know my road rage, Foxxo. I know when we get that tendency. Also, hey, Jack, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. I feel like half my body's missing. It's horrible. Yeah. I mean, if you, like, had enough injuries, yeah. Alright, great. Alright, so we get 132 kilometers an hour. We gotta go even further. We gotta go even further. Actually, you already mentioned you're missing a leg too there, Sepro, so that would definitely be, already be a pretty big chunk right there. So I guess partially, that feeling is real. I do remember that. Yes, I do have a long memory. Alright, so we're gonna have to off-road, and I'm gonna have to hit that bussy. Ah, crap! Ah, I'm at the top again! I'm telling you, this game, these bussies really need to learn that I'm a bottom. How do you know that? Is there like a terminal illness on the board too or something? Is there like a terminal illness on the board too, Sepro? Because if so, beat the shit out of it. Don't give up. Don't give up just because they say it's terminal. Don't ever do that. I actually have seen people beat... It is incredibly uncommon, I won't lie. But I have seen... In fact, when I was in high school, when one of my teachers actually got, like, stage 4 colon cancer, I still had high hopes for her, too. Also, hey, Green Cat, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. I still actually had high hopes for her, too, because, I'm like, well, it's terminal, but it's also colon cancer, so it's, like, ridiculously treatable. I ended up being wrong, unfortunately, come senior year, but I maintained my highest hopes. But you know what? I don't want to see that stuff happen to anybody. I'd like to rest, please. Even though it's only 6 p.m., but, I just want to, like, you know, not drive in the dark. I'm going to a ski camp again and probably have a, Oh, don't do that, dude. Don't have an accident. Stay safe. Stay safe, Sepro, is what I mean. Maintain my highest hopes. Yeah, I maintain my highest hopes, even though, doctors were pretty damn sure she was done for. But hey, man, I'm still gonna be hopeful. I've seen rare cases where stage 4 does go into remission. I've heard about them before, so... Alright, can you please go forward without crashing? Thank you. I'd like to actually get back to driving. Also, I said I didn't want to drive in the dark, but 4 a.m. is fine. 4 a.m. is workable, because that's damn near sunset in this mod, or damn near sunrise in this mod. Especially if you're, like, super far north. Speaking of, actually, the, I actually have the Dalton Highway Summer mod installed for the birthday stream, so, it's not going to be constantly nighttime, which kind of sucks, because we'll be missing out on the Aurora Borealis that we got last time, but, you know what, I'm okay with that. I don't want to be driving constantly in the dark. That would suck. And also, that Dalton Highway is not the same one from Alaska North to the Future. This one that I'm going to be playing with on Saturday is actually 1-to-1. And we're actually starting in Fairbanks. Okay, you better not crash on me. I actually have had this game freeze and then, oh, whoops, it crashed. That's like the worst feeling in the world, man. You best not, buddy. Because anytime it freezes, I get like a drop feeling in my heart. I'm like, oh, crap. And then, oh. Can you say when the next stream's coming? I think we're going to be going Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's my plan at the very least. I gave myself 1 outright day off and 2 days to focus on the other side of content. So, I think we'll be fine for the most part. But yeah, it's going to be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh yeah, the Aurora Borealis. I still remember that. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely in your ass. Yes, I'm farting the Aurora Borealis right now. Can I see it? No. Like, why aren't you able to see that, man? My guess is they were lost during a tampering incident. Unless it wasn't in all caps. Let's see. Because, you might have to re-add that. There it is, quote number 20. Aurora Borealis, at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely in your ass. Yes, I do fart the Aurora Borealis. I am, in fact, the sun. Well, actually, the Aurora Borealis isn't the result of sun farts, it's the result of the sun, like, experiencing what's called a coronal mass ejection. But, of course, me being me, a dirty-minded little fuck, I call it a coronal mass ejaculation instead. The sun, if someone tell the sun to stop being a horny little fuck, please. I'd actually like the power grid to work. Thank you. Alright, turn. Foxy, turn. Don't worry, sunrise in this game will be approaching soon. It's currently 5:06 a.m. in the game. I'm pretty sure also the faster I move, the faster time moves, so yeah, that'll be fun. There we go. Also, welcome back, Tony. Hope you're doing well tonight. I will need to fix up the tracking in VC Face after the stream. I do plan on doing that along with getting the shorts uploaded, so that'll be fantastical. That'll be nice. Although I need to slow down how far I'm getting ahead right now, because I'm already technically 2 weeks ahead right now. It's gonna be crazy. Also, oh, wow. Hopefully you can break that trend there, Sephiroth. I don't know, what am I getting farted on for? Skunkario! What am I getting farted on for? Bro, my friends say they have the weirdest dreams. Meanwhile, the weirdest dream I had was a spinning cat. A spinning yippee! I'll tell you what, there are some ones that I remember that are absolutely strange as shit. Looking back on them now. Do not do that, Tornado Gamer. Ah, it's on cooldown anyway! Do not shave your ass and eat the damn trimmings. That is weird and gross, dude. Eating the donut, though, on the other hand, is completely fine by me. Alright, I'm gonna pass this idiot like a jackass. Now, if you're a normal truck driver, you just leapfrog the other guy. You just play leapfrog. But today, I actually decided not to do that. Yeah, cooldown's gonna be interesting right there. Also, welcome back there. Oh, wait, I already said that to Tony. 3,400 kilometers to go. Also, we're not going to swap out the pole until 7:30. Does stretching make your avatar glitchy? I'd like to not find out. Because, this tracking thing is still fairly new. Oh, don't worry. I drive like a jackass there, Tornado Gamer. I drive like a jackass. That's what we do here. Then again, I'm also counterbalancing the people that actually play this game correctly. Although J-Schlatt also does a pretty good job of that too, except I do it sober. He does it drunk. He actually has to have alcohol help him drive like a moron. I don't. That's right. I'm better than J-Schlatt at driving like a jackass. What's Roadhouse? Roadhouse? You mean... Oh god, don't remind me of that canceled plan. Although I'm not bitching about being able to have New York-style pizza. I'm not bitching about that. But personally, I would have definitely, if given the choice, would have preferred Texas Roadhouse. Come on, little fox. Come on. You got this. It looks like we're approaching our left turn now. You might want to stay out of my way there, buddy. Sheesh. Half the time I get into a wreck, it's the other person's stupidity. They see me coming and they still drive into me. There we go. I was actually worried that one wouldn't crit. There we go. Alright, so at 7:30 we are going to change the outfit polls again. Also, Mel, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. Cute hoodie. Aw, thank you. Got the ice cream hoodie. Why the white stripes on the hoodie? Because it's another flavor of ice cream. I could go, I'll tell you what, but what happened on Thursday, I could fucking go for some ice cream right about now. Maybe when I get paid next. Actually, no, ordering Dairy Queen for delivery is a stupid idea. It is an actually dumb idea. Want to know why it's a dumb idea? Because by the time you... Here's the thing, too. Every single time I've tried to order Dairy Queen for delivery, I don't know if anyone else in my area has kind of had this issue, but every single time, it always ends up going... They always end up having another delivery they put over it, and then on top of that, too, it always arrives to be melted. Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, granted, I do love melted ice cream. I always love it because you can drink it, but still, dude, at least give me a chance to enjoy it somewhat solid before I start stirring it, eating all the cookie dough first, and then drinking what's left, because that's what we do here, because that's what I do here. Oh god, don't remind me. I've already sung that twice on a clip. I'm not doing it again, Tornado Gamer. I'm not doing it again. Ah, crap. We must be in Fort Nelson right now. Let me check the map. Are we already? Oh yeah, we're in Fort... Sorry, I had to right there. It's cool when I need him on that one. He's probably still in Bridget's stream. Ah, nuts. Your hoodie reminds me of... Oh god, don't make me have Wilford Brimley in there! Don't make me add Wilford Brimley's good morning. I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Don't make me add that. Don't make me add that, dude. Hi, Bartender Simpson. Who the hell are you? Bartender Simpson? Wait, when did Bart become a bartender? I thought it was short for Bartholomew. Of course, I could make the joke. I could make the callback to Xbox Addictions and say, I could make the joke back to Xbox Addictions and be like Bartholomew instead. God, I still remember that. That poor kid will never live that video down. Personally, I still don't think he should have been banned. Along with everybody else in the Minecraft trolling genre. Them squeakers were funny, dude. I guarantee you at least one of them is going to go on to become a YouTuber. At least one. Like, Steven was out here finding the YouTubers before they were even becoming a thing. Although we're still years away from one of them actually being able to set up an account and monetize it. Okay, so we got about 3,300 kilometers to go. Oh yeah, Tornado Gamer, you know it. Don't... There we go. 145 kilometers per hour. This is gonna be crazy. So in about 20 minutes or so, I'm going to be switching. Should I switch out the poll now? Or should I wait the other 20 minutes? Because I said we were going to do it around 7:30. But I don't know. We're making way faster progress than I initially expected. Don't have a cow, man. Dude, if I have a cow, there's going to be a cheeseburger very quickly. Like, I'm going to go full McDonald's. Don't ever let me play Harvest Moon. Because you're going to wonder, as soon as I get the sickle, you're going to find out why I named my pigs Bacon. Why I named my cow Cheeseburger, and why I named my chickens Chicken Nuggets and Chicken Strips. It'll be the most screwed up playthrough you've ever seen, but then again, I'm also kind of a carnivore, so, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, absolutely, I could definitely try that. We've had a lot of those already there, Sephro. We've had a lot of those already. Try replacing that B with a J. And you'll actually get a sound bit. It's actually a callback to one of the older CS188 YouTube poops. So, 3,200 kilometers to go. You think we can do this? I think we can. I mean, we just passed Fort Nelson right there, so we should be headed towards Jasper, I believe. I'll tell you what.
And eat all the trimming.
Ew, Billy, no, absolutely not. I gotta send Bridget some of those more tame YouTube poops. Like the one where I got, because I mentioned it in her stream once, and she's like, do I want to know what the Oxycrack drug ball is? Actually, no, Foxy, no, I don't. I mean, you already got one of them for Spud there. It's called catnip. Alright, come on, little fox, come on. OMG, I'm out of questions. Well, I'm definitely not out of people to kill! Oops. We'll see if that one makes the final cut. I feel like I was trying to force it in there. And now I'm off-roading! Oh my god. Good thing I can't land on my side or on my roof, apparently. My roof is also off-limits for some reason. I don't know why. But that just makes off-roading all the more fun, knowing it's, like, you know, completely safe to do for me. Well, that might make it to the final cut. I know one of the clips you already created will most likely make the final cut. But bear in mind, we're going to have a lot to work with. I can already tell you that much. And honestly, I'm going to be a whole week ahead, so I only have to edit just a handful today. But don't worry, there's this thing we have called a backlog, which I could totally put in for editing. Although I should probably have some backup clips stored away, too, in case YouTube decides to flag one for, you know, additional review, which I guarantee you is automated as well. They say, oh, this could take up to 24 hours. It's automated, and I know it. You know it. Come on, you've admitted that you're trying to replace all your employees with AI, Neil. Come on, man. And you wonder why I call it NeilTube.ai, which is kind of hilarious because we I forget which country, but we now have a similar situation with .ai domains that we have with Tuvalu and .tv domains. You know how Tuvalu got 90% of its GDP by chance? I think I can't remember which country, but I know there's another, like, you know, I'd have to look it up, the .ai domain, but yeah, it's another country that got 90% of their GDP by chance. And it's just crazy. There we go. Alright, let's turn. Off-roading, surprise! Pretend, come on! Don't you dare tell me that you did not see that one coming. Alright, Tornado Gamer. Roleplay needs to end. And, like, right now. I don't want to say this again. I kind of like it. You answer my comments under my videos. Yeah, I know. I try to do that a lot, but it is getting, like, Sephiroth a lot tougher lately. Especially with all the damn growth we've been having. And I want to say thank you right now. But, you know, Tornado Gamer, I mean it. There's a reason why it's called the Dasher rule for a reason. Although, granted, it's also called the Dasher rule because it involved a lot of underage characters with some pretty inappropriate situations, too. I cannot bring up what they were on YouTube, though. Or Twitch, for that matter. Like, neither platform I'm currently streaming on, I would actually be able to bring it up for you all, unfortunately. Like, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Pretty sure looking back now, and I don't know why I allowed it for so long. Using the online domain .tv and leasing it to websites who want to... Yeah, exactly, like Twitch.tv, for example. That's a pretty damn valuable domain right there. Yeah, and then .ai, I forget which other country, someone would have to look it up. But that one's also become pretty valuable. Hey, why did I farted on? What am I getting farted on for this time? Random thing, me and my friend tried to name the stray cats in the barn next door, and there was an orange cat, and my friend decided to name it Firestar, and I don't know why, until he told me, oh, warrior cats. I know the sister used to have a bunch of those books. I think she sold them, though, which I guess makes sense. Because once you reach a certain age, you kind of outgrow that sort of thing. And honestly, I wouldn't be trusting Goodwill right about now. It's actually funny, because my immediate family, they tried to persuade me into applying at Goodwill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd be making below minimum wage there, although that's because Goodwill, they've gotten in trouble for paying their disabled employees, and I'm not exaggerating this, 22 cents per hour. Yeah, that's illegal in pretty much just about every scenario, but I guess Goodwill got away with it for a long while. Also, we're gonna have to go into Euro Truck Simulator 2 for that one right there. I'm sorry, how much? Yeah, 22 cents an hour, Green Cat. 22 cents an hour. Like, bro, like, they're paying disabled employees like it's 1910. Honestly, I feel like 22 cents an hour still wouldn't have been a livable wage in 1910. What were you doing a minute ago? Off-roading, perhaps? That's my current lag. Oh, yeesh. Oh, man. Even when the hurricanes miss, they still cause problems. Oh my god, we got my favorite SimCity 13 soundtrack coming up. I actually thought about doing a SimCity 13 series. That is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. We definitely get some clips from Sim stupidity, for certain, because there's one thing I know Sims do a lot. They try to kill themselves. That's what they do. You got an alibi? Probably not. I mean, this stream's already pretty incriminating evidence. But, yeah, Europe is gonna have to be done in Euro Truck Simulator 2. It would be pretty cool if I could get Europe on the map, though, and then a giant truck sim. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I do want to set up a mod system in ETS 2, but I keep running into problems. Half the time I want to download mods, like map mods more specifically. Sims are the reason why I live a normal... Yeah, understandable, man. There we go, come on. This has got to be my favorite SimCity 13 soundtrack right here. 3,000 kilometers to go. In about 10 minutes, we are going to be changing the polls again, so I will be screenshotting them, and we'll be changing them again. At the end of this stream, too, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get, like, a final tally together. We're going to try to get, like, a final tally together and whatnot. I think that'll be... You only got 4 teeth? No, I got more than 4 teeth. I got more than 4 teeth. 4 suicide knobs on my wheel, on the other hand, I need to get rid of because you guys keep yelling at me on that one, which, to be fair, I probably shouldn't have them. They just look flashy, okay? They just look flashy. That's the only reason why I wanted them, but you guys keep yelling at me for them, so at some point I do plan on getting rid of them. Although apparently they are, like, super dangerous to have. I mean, the name Suicide Knobs alone should tell me what I need to know there. 160 kilometers an hour again, let's go! That seems more like a wage of a prison worker. Exactly, Lucario! And they were paying disabled workers that! Like, if you think I'm not gonna sell this channel for a $10 an hour service position, do you really think I'm dumb enough to take a 22-cent an hour one? Bear in mind I'm autistic, and I'm actually pretty high functioning, so I'm pretty sure it would have been more than that, but I certainly, knowing Goodwill's past, would not have cleared the 725 mark in my state, which would be illegal. But Goodwill, like, I don't know what legal loopholes they're using, man, because I'm pretty sure they're still doing this. Is this wheel even allowed? Nope, I'm pretty sure this is an incredibly illegal modification. I'm pretty sure it is. Uh-oh. Oh, crap! Oops! I was trying to pass the buzzie and I ended up killing somebody before I could finish passing. Oh, crap! I swear, there needs to be an achievement for how many people you killed. See? That I wanted to pass, ended up passing me again in the end! What the? Why? Damn it! Alright, so, back to business over here. I'm pretty sure these, Suicide Knobs are very illegal modifications. You mean, like, I'm pretty sure that's a kind of bee, is it not? Sephiroth, I have zero chill and you know it. Also, actually, did anyone hear about the Lucifer bee discovered in Australia? It turns out it's harmless. Or at least it's mostly harmless. It's just a typical honeybee. The worst it'll do is bite. But apparently, well, we decided to name it the Lucifer bee for some reason. And we put it in Australia too, but it was just given that a pretty goofy name. Sounds like they let Trip the Sun Gazer actually name an animal that got discovered. Also, Quote 40 is not accurate. It's misinformation. I don't know how many times I gotta say that there, Lucario. Yeah, that's not how you properly exit the highway at all. That is also not how you properly turn. But then again, what do you expect from me? I'm very stupid. Alright, so we got 2,800 kilometers to go. This is getting insane, man. What the? Okay, I'm stopping. What the? Who made this mod? Why is the highway sign like that? Pro mods, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Alright, back to driving. I'm gonna go in the oncoming lane so I don't get cross because my ego can't handle that. Then again, my ego just can't handle anything in general. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke! There we go. I want to know what we're doing at Pro Mods, man. I want to know what the hell we're doing. Alright, so we're up to 119 kilometers an hour. Can you even blink with your eyes at the same time? I mean, I can. I just choose not. Well, I actually have wink support, do I not? Of course, the only thing that's really winking right now... Should I even finish that joke? That's probably not a very good idea. Foxy, you gotta keep it advertiser friendly, remember? You gotta keep it ad friendly. I swear to God, if I go to upload that and YouTube decides to flag it, we're gonna have some trouble. We're gonna have some trouble. It's a joke about Google's own ad-friendly guidelines, and it follows every rule that I'm aware of. So if an AI flags it, we're gonna have some actual problems. Alright, so we're up to 160 kilometers per hour right about now. Also, yes it is, Sephro. Thank you for asking. I love me some burger. Then again, I generally like McDonald's in general. I know it's fake. I know it's mostly fake. Edible slop at best, but it's damn good. Uh-oh, we got some Minecraft theme. Actually, we are going to be playing Minecraft, I believe, next Sunday. That's going to be fun. I have yet to see how this vertical streaming thing will function with Minecraft, but I am morbidly curious about it. Oh, shit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is actually pretty bad. I mean, I would there, Sephiroth. I would. If we're being honest with ourselves. Alright, don't end with me on my side. We're gonna have to, do quite the climb there. And I'm about to do so with Christmas trees. Yay. Alright, so let's see if I can speed up a little. I'm gonna try to hit around maybe like 50 kilometers an hour. Of course, these bumps are gonna be the bane of my damn existence right now because they keep knocking my speed down. Like right there, I was about to go even faster, but of course, you know, bump had to kill my speed there. Let's see if this will get me back up. Oh, that actually was a lot nicer than I expected. Was that? Okay, I thought that was an idiot. There we go. When's Black Friday? November 29th. So Black Friday is, at least here in the United States, right? It's like the Friday after Thanksgiving. And for those who don't know, it's actually in reference to when retail stores, at least this is what I recall here being told. So this is when retail stores would traditionally, like, you know, start actually turning a profit. And because you don't have green ink, you're going to say you're in the black, not in the green. Because obviously if you're losing money, you're going to use red ink, but they don't really have green ink, so they use black or red. Yeah, you don't want to smell like shit there, Tornado Gamer. But retail stores, they wouldn't be able to turn a profit until Black Friday, traditionally. Fell asleep, what I miss? Not much. Other than me killing a bunch of people, like always, and getting farted on a couple times by a Skunkario. Alright, so in about 5 minutes, we're going to be switching up the polls again, everybody. In about 5 minutes, we're going to be switching up the polls. Just letting y'all know. We got 2,700 kilometers to go. I might actually be able to finish this before 9. Although, if I don't finish it before 8, I'm like 99% sure we're going to get a Boba raid. It's come a lot later than expected, but I'll tell you what, that candy jewelry Bridget makes, it's amazing. And it's not edible. It's candy, it's beads. It's not actual candy. K-A-N-D-I, am I so dyslexic to a point where I can't spell a simple fucking 5-letter word? I guess the... Alright, Tornado Gamer, I said this a million times. Listen, I said this a million times, buddy. I said this a million times. I cannot let this go on any longer. Hold on. Listen, you're taking this way too far. 60 seconds, man. Listen, I've said this how many times, man? I have said this how many times, dude? Alright, so back to business over here. Alright, so my dream is to at least have one time... Oh, you actually want to drive a bus? There you go. And this opportunity comes true. Oh, wait, really? Oh, nice. Careful now. But yeah, this is starting to teeter on the line of an ERP, which I gotta put a stop to right there. There we go. I feel like I'm having to turn into Titolus right about now. I still remember when he put at the top of his chat, please do not ERP in the Murph live chat. Holy shit. And I just killed some people. Ain't that fantastic? Eli Max, get out of my way! The literal only thing worse than you is an Eli Lilly truck! It's so slow. What do you mean, Quiz? It looks fine to me. I mean, I just killed somebody at damn near 150 kilometers an hour. There were probably kids in the back of that car, and I just rammed right into them at stupid speeds. Then again, at least I didn't ram into them at 200 kilometers an hour. I've actually gotten pretty close to that speed in this game, but the only time I've ever been able to clear it is when I accidentally activate a portal to the back rooms. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change the polls here. I'm gonna go, like, grab the Twitch poll. I'm gonna screenshot that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screenshot that right there. Dude, we're getting a lot more votes on this, too. I kind of just realized that. Okay, so we're gonna end that poll right there. And then, we'll go to Spacey Foxy. We're gonna screenshot that, and that poll, wrap that up right there. And then we're gonna go to poll number 3. So poll number 3 is gonna be even more interesting here. So what I'm gonna do, chat, no, I don't wanna go to the weather channel. Wait, why is the poll not an option over here? What the hell? Alright, new poll. Okay, so it's gonna be, femboy. No! I typed it wrong. Outfit. Playoffs. first round, I actually forgot that in the last one. We're gonna fix that here. Match 3. And what did match 3 have again? 3 had the Sugar Foxy and the Reaper Foxy going head-to-head. Sugar Foxy is getting blown out right now. And you can also vote more than once on the Twitch side, so I do want to point that out. So, if you have enough Kitsune bucks, you can quite literally stuff a ballot box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Alright, so what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna do the same things. I really wish that it would stop trying to talk me into doing a members-only live stream. And 11 Reaper Foxy. There we go. Alright, poll's live on the horizontal side, and the poll will be live on the vertical side shortly. Repeating, the poll will be not available for portrait. Oh, I accidentally clicked members only. That's bad. We don't want that. Sugar Foxy and 11 Reaper Foxy. There we go. Start the poll. Alright, fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, so we will do that a little bit later. Crazy, 6 hours difference in messages. Yeah! I mean, that's because I have ultra-low latency enabled, Severo. I have ultra-low latency enabled, and there's a pretty good reason for that. Also, I'm about to double-check what we're live with tomorrow. If I recall correctly, it's Mall Simulator. I just realized that now. I just realized that, chat. Well, hey, at least the highway signs are in the correct orientation this time around. Seriously, that actually pissed me off so bad, I actually had to clip that, because I'm like, Promods, what are you doing? I'll tell you what, though, I am pretty excited to see SCS Software actually start taking on Canadian provinces. Because we're getting British Columbia fairly soon, according to the team. Probably because they're trying to take a break from the US right now because of all the nonsense going around with the White House. I'm pretty... Because SCS Software, they're like a Czech company. They're based in Prague, I believe it is. I don't think that's how you say it, though. I've had viewers in the Czech... I wouldn't be surprised if I'm making a certain giant kitty cringe right now with how I just pronounced that, but I do apologize right now if I did fuck that up to my Czech viewers. But anyways, so SCS Software is probably worried about their employees right now, because if one of them said anything bad about Trump on social media, you can bet your bottom dollar they're getting detained before they can, I don't know, do their jobs. I will have to say, the hoodie looks comfy. Not edible, but comfy. It's not supposed to be edible. It's just called Ice Cream Foxy. Although I should totally, like, you know, commission Bridget for, like, a, oh my god, that would be awesome right there. I just realized, like, a McDonald's employee dress Foxy or something like that. I know I've had ideas to commission her for, like, a Bridget, or not a Bridget Foxy, but a Clove Foxy, like, as in Clove the Pronghorn from the Archie Sonic comics, and then a Honey the Cat Foxy. That would be pretty fun. Also, you can thank Tails for that. My persona is heavily inspired by Tails. That's why I have 3 tails. Not 2, everybody! I'm not Tails for the 100th time. I have 3 tails. I really don't know how many times I have to post the clip on this before y'all get the hint. 161 kilometers per hour? Also, where are we on the map right now, actually, out of curiosity? Alright, so at around 8 p.m., I'm going to change the poll one last time, so this will be a little bit shorter. It's going to be Prince George, so that's where we're going to want to turn, and it's going to be turned, and it's going to be pretty much south until we reach damn near Vancouver. I'm actually surprised we made it this far. We're more than halfway done already. Although it does look like this stream will make it past 9. Also, Whack! Welcome back! How you doing tonight? Also, I do want to bring this up because this is, you have Spacey, I believe, to thank for this. No, this is, we're not even in the United States, Severo. And we don't have Autobahns here. Autobahns don't have speed. Oh my god, I flipped that guy! I mean, there aren't speed limits for me. Look who I just casually killed right there by flipping their car. But yeah, you guys have Spacey to thank for this. But if you want to start sharing that stuff on like MSG right there, this fox does have a tag. Yes, you also saw that, by the way. That is actual VTuber tracking right there. This is VTuber tracking, and I love it. I love it. I can track everything I do. I can do this, too, whenever someone cuts me off. That's right, everybody. I can say hello in New Jersey now. And it feels so liberating, man. It really does. Here we go. Alright, so... Oh, we're gonna hit some turns here in a second. Because I think we were near the city of Prince George. In Germany, believe it or not, there... Yeah, and you guys also have a law that I can get behind where if there's ever a traffic jam but an ambulance needs to get through, everybody has to get to the side of the road. You can even lose your license for this, too, if you don't follow it. So, yeah, I can kind of get behind that. Alright, so we are starting to approach habitable Canada, I should say. Not northern. Habitable. Well, actually, I say habitable, but we have a fucking U.S. state, like on the Arctic coast. Although that's because the Arctic region generally is becoming a hell of a lot more valuable, just generally, especially as it warms up. That is one thing I will say right now. Well, at least the cost of living in Ukqiagvik will get cheaper, but my future home will be underwater by the end of this damn century if we don't stop what the fuck we're doing. Who's your passenger again? Glaceon, Leafeon. Those are my passengers. My pet Pokemon. Come on, Foxy, come on. Turn, you stupid idiot. Turn, 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 turn. Turn. Turd. 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 There we go. All I had to do was start saying turd, and that fixed it. I'm just impressed we made it this far. Now we're actually about to get into the last 2K kilometers. I do know next episode that we're going to be doing probably Saskatchewan, Ontario, and Quebec. I think that'll actually be a pretty good one right there. Although I need to remember how to spell Saskatchewan before I set that up. Because that is a tough one right there. I mean, it took me years just to learn how to pronounce it. I don't know what anything funny to say right now we've got there. But I do know one thing, Sephiroth. If I say something funny, you can bet your bottom dollar that Skunkario's gonna be there to quote it. I mean, he's still in the stream right now. He's just, like, heavily behind at the moment. And if I say something too horny, he won't quote it, but he sure as hell will fart on me for it. There we go. Alright, so that looks good. 130 kilometers per hour. Imagine, I don't think you can do that in this game, the quiz, but I would love to be able to crash into a building. Ah, so you actually managed to farm Skunkario's ass and put the result in a bottle. Ain't that fantastic? Alrighty then there, Tornado Gamer. You take care. Have a fantastic night.
Shave my thick ass and eat all the trimming.
Okay, Billy. Oh man, I still love those Billy Mays YouTube poops though. I still remember the first one. You know, the worst part is the first time I ever heard of it, it was a Caillou YouTube poop, where instead of, like, you know, cooking a pizza, they cooked suicide putty instead. The YTP is no longer available, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure the account got terminated due to copyright, but, it was still funny. It even turned from green to red, and it shows that they're- Oh my god! Sephiroth, should I show you some? I mean, you can try, but I will not be attempting to pronounce it. There's one thing I know, if there's one thing I know that, Yippee, like, you know, has taught me in his time here, it's that, German is fucking hard, man. Also, I'm still waiting for him to rejoin after Thursday's incident. He's probably staying away from Discord right now due to the ongoing age verification nonsense. I mean, his disappearance lines up practically with almost perfectly with Collective Shout's temper tantrum, if you want my opinion. Hi! You should probably let me on the road. Why do you keep driving in the grass? I don't know! My grass-type Pokemon viewers are probably not very happy with me right now for this, but fuck the Chespins! Just kidding, we love Chespins. That's probably the best grass type. Outside of Leafeon, that is. Sometimes I'll do both. Yeah, sometimes you'll do both right there. You'll both quote it and fart on me. And the kick is blocked. No, it's not no good. It's blocked. Alright, keep going, little fox. Keep going. Also, half the time I'm driving in the grass quiz, it's to pass some slowpoke who's actually doing the speed limit. I don't know how many times I gotta tell people! Speed limits are for noobs! Also, Quiz, you missed me, flip somebody there. Illegal pass! Yay! You wanna know how I know that was illegal? Double solid right there. Here we go. Why can't I move my... Uh-oh. You mean thumb? Oh, that's not good, Severo. That's not good. That doesn't sound very good at all. Sounds like numbing. In which case, take a break. So we got 2,300 kilometers to go. Alright, keep turning. Is that a truck carrying an oversized load? Wait, oversized load? That's not an oversized load, so I'll tell you what's an oversized load. My butt. That's an oversized load right there. I'm packing the whole damn bakery. Like a whole building. I didn't get shut. At least this time they put protective invisible walls. And why is my hand... that sounds very bad, Whack. Or, Sepro. No, my bad. Yeah, Sepro, or Whack knows it. I'm carrying the whole damn bakery. I am carrying the whole bakery. Or if you're behind, you heard me mention I got a tag on MSG. Again, you can thank Spacey for that. He's the one who, did that. I don't mind my persona being uploaded to, that website. Yeah, Sephiroth, you might want to call Doctor on that. You might want to actually call Doc on that. I need water. Yeah, you should probably get some water, and, your thumbs, you say it's turning black, you should probably get some water. Also, construction site, careful! Ah! That caused another pile-up! Oops! Alright, so we're in Williams Lake right now. We're still not quite in habitable Canada, though we do have a school crossing. That's not a school, that's a church! I mean, in some parts of the world, they can be the same thing. In the US, however, unless it's a private school, not really. Also, last week quiz, we only really had one successful stream, so I would answer your question with probably not. I do know we're going to be live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We got 2 of them now, Sepro, although that one's way more likely to make the final clip cut. Alright, so we're going to turn left here. Holy crap! You got a death wish, buddy? There we go. 2,200 kilometers to go, and we are still going to be trying to get to, Ack. Why is it turning so slow? Probably because I need a new steering wheel. This one's not very good. It was a cheap $50 steering wheel, but to be honest, I want one that feels more like a car. Is it? No, actually. We're about halfway through still. Want to know why? Because I am going to make it to Alberta. We're going to make it, well, actually, not technically Alberta. We're supposed to go through Alberta. We're supposed to make it to Saskatchewan. Oh, God. I'm actually going to have to take this part very slowly. And by very slowly, I definitely didn't mean 100 kilometers an hour. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, we got a long way to go, Sephiroth. We got a long way to go. Streams are technically unlimited in length. There's no set time for them to end. There is no set time anymore. And you know what? I think that's perfect. Go. And I'm gonna be up until like 3. Don't! Especially if you gotta be at work before like noon or something like that. Although granted, it could be a little bit interesting. Also, welcome back there, Deli. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, you just noticed you got the sword back. Thursday's incident kind of led to that as an interim decision. Although I'm probably going to end up giving Greg his spot back and then moving Bridget back down to Universal Mod. Honestly, I think if things keep improving like this, I could probably invite him back. Incoming ad break in 1 minute and 40 seconds. I just noticed you also have the sub badge there. Nice. I need to be very cautious. Although I had to move my hind leg there, because if I didn't, you know, most likely had to deal with a few things. Most likely cut off circulation. In short, way to work it, and so my lunch is already packed. It's the Foxy. Oh, it's the cheer badge. Yeah, I need to update the cheer badge, don't I? It's pretty cool though. Oh right, because the cheer badge and the sub badge are very different. Forgot about that. Uh-oh. What the fuck was that bridge? Like, one wrong move and I'm in the back rooms. Like, who designed that? Love that McDonald's background. Oh, thanks, Quiz. I could go for a quarter pounder with cheese right about now. And a tail hole pounder, too. Although, officially, I call it the... I think it's called the anus pounder, officially. I just call it the tail hole pounder. It's a gay boy's favorite burger. Alright, so we got still 2,000. I think we made it through, like, the hardest part of the journey. Steering wheel. Like, dude, this pedal is gonna be doing swirlies in a minute at this rate. I'm still not able to sound the alarm for a boba ray. Is that truck carrying? Yeah, exactly. My butt's an oversized load. As I said before, Lucario, I'm packing the whole bakery, and you know it. Like, I'm packing the whole damn bakery. Here we go. In fact, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I do, Quiz. I do. I actually do have a long memory. And there goes all your cones. I mean, I could totally do that. But I'm not going to go with the goofy voice again. Honestly, I think it works a lot better with the tracking, too. We got a 2-for-1 oversized quote special. It's not oversized. It's not the size of my butt. Also, welcome back there. Oh, I see you there, Deli. I see you. I already saw you there. What's the, Oh, you didn't get the ad. That actually is interesting right there. I mean, you're not a sub or... Well, that actually explains a lot. Did they finally make it to where mods? I mean, it's entirely possible that Twitch just is not running them for me. Because I know they are running them on other creators, but they are not, like, running them for me. Keep them clean? Oh, absolutely. The amount of pet shampoo I have to use is insane. Look at a long-ass way to go. We got a, Oh, shit! We have a problem, and there's no protective wall. It says it's now in progress, and there it is, Deli, there it is. Oh my god. Alright, we might have to fill up shortly. Although, I don't know if stopping at this rest stop is a good idea, because we actually have, like, a proper sunset time now. It says that break ends in 45 seconds. I kind of feel like I can tell you some detailed way things. Yeah, not in that way. You're not even old enough for the other side of content. But you are old enough to be here on YouTube, so... That's fine by me. Alright. Okay, I gotta go the other way. I gotta go the other way. I gotta go the other way. Stop it! Foxy, come on! Alright. So we got Glaceon over here. Glaceon, we're just going to fill up. Yeah, we're trying to fill up. And I'm gonna see if that inside of that shop has vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke, I'm gonna see if it has a few other things too. Plush foxes are another good thing that I like to get at the gas station. Oh. I'm really stupid. I turned on my hazards. Username's Nick. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Fuel tank is full. Not in this game, unfortunately. I did want to stop the truck, thank you very much. I don't see why the hell the mods have to sit through the ads too. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, actually. I guess it truly is only ad-free if you're a sub or a Twitch Turbo subscriber. Of which I only know one, and that would actually be, I'm talking about Twitch Turbo, by the way. But there's only one Twitch Turbo that I know, and that's, that would actually be, Big Boss, which we haven't seen him in a hot minute, although we'll probably see him again once I go to play, Workers and Resources. Turn right, you moron. Come on. There we go. What are the streamers also a sub? I think that's... Well, actually, they give you a free sub if you're a streamer. Like, to your own channel. So, I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, it wouldn't make sense if you weren't able to use your own emotes. But I'm not... Are you talking about a different kind of sub there? What? Don't you get any NSFW fan art ideas, Chief? If I don't you get any NSFW fan art ideas, I mean, definitely. I mean, I would, but if... Actually, let's see if I can. I'd have to raise my paw a little bit. Yeah, absolutely can. There we go. Also, I'm not doing that salute if that's what you're thinking, Sepro. I'm actually shocked Elon didn't get as much trouble as he should have right there. I mean, for now that's true, but you never know what the final result's gonna be, Quiz. But yeah. Actually, we do have the other side of the Discord server. That's where Spacey's been doing the majority of his, not safe for work, stuff there. His art's actually freaking amazing. There we go. And the two-finger salute? Oh, is that a Polish one? Because, I'm not doing that salute. I know, Sevra, I know. Yeah, I would recommend doing exclamation Discord, and if that link doesn't work, I can always fetch you the main invite link. Once you chat to level 3, you'll unlock the rest of the server. Although I probably trust you enough there, Whack. You could probably just bypass that completely. And I can get you into the NSFW side as well. Uh-oh. Amazing! Thank you, Deli. Thank you. So I don't know if the command still works or not. I know I put it in the Twitch description. Although that's because Twitch originally had a link tree, and I'm not 100% that would be in line with TOS there. Alright, so we got 2,000 kilometers to go. We are about 10 minutes out for the final pole change. Here we go, and then we gotta make our way to Vancouver. Where are we on the map right now? We gotta be getting pretty close. Oh, yeah, we're near Kamloops. And then we gotta get on Route 99, and then that'll take us to Vancouver. Also, bear in mind, my European viewers are not safe from my shitty driving. We do have Euro Truck Simulator 2, and actually, no continent is safe. Because I'm going to be working on a map system that I could totally go to any continent I want. So, that'll be fun. You're not even safe for me in Antarctica, just for the record. 100% sure we're there. I mean, we're getting pretty close to Vancouver. So yeah, we're definitely in habitable Canada by now. In fact, you can actually see the Rocky Mountains now. I'm actually kind of appalled they couldn't think of a better name than Rocky Mountains. Sagittarius, Sepro. It literally starts on my birthday. Which is on Saturday, by the way, just so we're clear. 26. I didn't get the chance to do the stream plan that I'm planning for Saturday last year, so I'm gonna do it this year. Alright. Turn. Come on. Wait, how did that not... yeah, this month. It's this week. Birthday's July. Oh, nice. You got a summer birthday. Unless you're in the Southern Hemisphere, in which case, rip. But, yeah, it's actually on Saturday. Saturday, gotta brush off the art skills. Aw, shit. I'll tell you one way you can definitely make my day in that department. Tentacles. But you didn't hear me say that live. And I will not clip that. And by I will not clip that, you know I just did. Mine's in January. Oh, you got the same birth month as Yippee there. In fact, January is right around the time I could totally see Yippee finally figuring out what happened, joining back on Discord, being like, what the fuck? Why am I not in Kitsune City anymore? That's gonna be a tough one to explain right there. I'm 99% sure he's trying to dodge the age verification bullshit, which, you know what? I don't blame him. Who would want to give up their ID willingly? That's just censorship for no reason. Oh no, I forgot about this section. I actually forgot about this section. It wants me to go on a dirt road. I forgot about this. Okay, we're gonna take this very slowly. Very slowly. I mean, yeah, I want 2025 to be fucking over, man. You have no idea how happy I'm gonna be once we're out of this shithole of a year. Once we're out of it, man, you have no clue. 2026 is our year, I publicly guarantee it. There we go. And also, by the way, Whack, I am trying to brush up my own art skills, too. I'm trying to get my paws on a drawing tablet before I do anything right about now. Yeah, we're gonna go very slow on this. I'm not even touching that speed limit. Hopefully I don't get blown up that day. What kind of work do you do where you're working with explosives? I know here in the US, don't they require you to have like a degree to work with explosives? Like by the time you get any of those, you're in your 20s, even with an associate's most of the time. Because you're still 18, because you're still 20 after the associate's degree. That's a 2-year degree right there, and you typically start college at 18. With few exceptions, by the way. Few exceptions. Not no exceptions, but few. Oh god, this is gonna be tough. This is actually gonna be tough. This is gonna be a hard drive right here. I probably should have, most freeways have a thing where you must exit. Yeah, there actually are a few rules on that, too. If you're transporting explosives, there are rules on that front. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing on a dirt road. There we go. Last year I got, oh, you're talking about New Year's Eve fireworks. Ugh. I'll tell you what, I've launched fireworks before. You gotta be very careful with those, Sephro. You gotta be... The amount of times I've almost called you Siffy-ro right there. The amount of times, man. Probably because I still can't stop thinking about a certain one, and my heart's still aching thinking about him at the moment. I gotta get rid of that plush Zora on my desk, by the way. Listen, I did not pick a good person to have feelings for. That's all I'm gonna say right now. It's not a good pick. Ooh, that's a paralyzed injury right there. Breaking the spine. I've seen that on the American football gridiron there. Let me tell you right now. Oh, that's like one of the worst things I've ever seen. I don't know. Looks fine to me. At least on my end. Oh, you're talking about like your day-to-day life. Yeah. Join the club, man. Join the club of the peeps that life has been absolutely bullshit to. But hey, man, there is a way to break all curses. I mean, the Chicago Cubs, they broke a 108-year curse. Maybe that's just become my attitude towards curses, but there is a way you can break them. Uh-oh. I think I fell off the road. Houston, we have a potential problem there. We have a problem. Get me back on the road, please. Thank you. Automatic differential, and the literal first thing it does is it tries to throw me back into the ditch. Shithead. I do gotta say, while I did wish mod across every channel that I follow on Twitch, I do like seeing the notification myself that an app break is coming up. Yeah, I usually don't snooze it when I'm in Bridget's stream, and there actually is a reason for that. Right, we still got 1,000 kilometers to go. I think we're about to finally hit the edge of the dirt road. This is a very dirty road. Dirty, dirty road. Also, my Discord DMs are always open there, Sephro, if you do always want a DM personally. Oh, come on! Come on, little fox, come on. Alright, I don't know what those signs read. It's getting dark over here. I feel like I'm on the 11 miles ritual pasta. I don't know how many of you guys have ever read that, but that's what this dirt road kind of feels like. Although we're about to approach the end of the 11 miles road. I think I just screwed that up. Okay, do forgive me. Forgive my... Oh my god! Thank you for cushioning my fall right there, good sir. Holy crap. No drama here, especially when your friendly Foxie's behind the... Oh my god! Okay, don't speed up yet until you actually have a grasp of the road. Come on, Foxie. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Sephiroth reminds me of a name, but I don't know what. I mean, Sephiroth is what I think of there. The amount of times I've almost called you that by mistake is insane. Here we go. In fact, I need to refollow him on Blue Sky. It's not very fair that I unfollowed him because of what happened with, I can't even say his name now without hurting. Fuck! Eventually, though, my heart is going to be glad I followed everyone's advice there, but still, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, we have a problem. Oh, no. Don't tell me someone's coming the other damn way. Fuck me. Alright, going through so I can get through. What is this jackass even doing stopped in the middle of the fucking road? What are you doing? Hey, idiot! Sheesh! These people are stupid! Welcome back, Tornado Gamer. I don't know what is going on. Someone is clearly drunk right now. Ah, shit. I don't think that truck can move. Which means I am going to be squeezing through. Give me the butter, everybody! Curse of Paladine needs to activate. Come on, Curse of Paladine! Take over, please! We are blocking this road. Also, thank you, Quiz, for the 30 joules. Oh my fucking god. I just saw that. Come on. Let me through. Let me through. Thank you, Curse of Paladine. Let's go. Also, a Sunday for 100 joules. Holy crap, Quiz. I'm telling you, that whole jewel system reminds me of Mixer. If only they had, like, actual graphics on there. Or maybe I can't see them. And thank you for the jewels once again there, Tornado. As always. Alright, we are not on a safe road to be doing 100 million miles per nanosecond here. So, let's keep rolling. And holy crap, Quiz! Wow, dude! Another 100 jewels. Same with Tornado Gamer. Thank you guys so much right now. Are we having a jewel war? Save that for the birthday. The birthday is when you're really going to want to be playing around with tips and whatnot if you really want to. Although I've also got Throne and Treat Stream and the ability to send surprise gifts on Throne. Why do I have a feeling Adam's going to be sending sex toys? Oh my god, someone in a white car is approaching. Okay. What's the significance of it being a... Unless it's one of those white vans, in which case you should probably get to safety. Also, flower for 30. Thank you so much there, Quiz. Combo 2 flowers. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, what is it there, Deli? Yeah, because Saturday is when I'm actually going to be streaming on my birthday. Also, thank you, Tornado Gamer, for the high five, as always. I'm about to lose you in 30 seconds. Oh, you're talking about ads. Ugh. That's why you gotta become a sub right there. I'm not gonna lie on that front. National Berry Army coming through. Welcome back. How you doing tonight with the huzzah? I see you there. And thank you, Quiz, again for the floating heart. Really do appreciate it, man. Alright, so I don't know where we are. How do I even say that town name? What the... Oh my god, dude. I'm telling you, Canada, you got some wacky place names at times. Also, another flower. Thank you so much there, Tornado Gamer. The amount of jewels I'm getting right now is insane from y'all. Seriously, thank you. Also, if you're wondering what jewels are, if you're like on the horizontal sides, either way, they're basically like Twitch. They're like Twitch bits, if you will. Also, the tracking isn't that precise, at least not yet. Tracking isn't precise yet. I'm working on it. I don't know, Quiz. I don't know. I don't really track that stuff until the end of the stream, usually. That's when I usually update everything. Which, honestly, we're overdue for right now due to a recent outburst of drama, but hopefully it's gonna be the last one, because I finally did, as I said, what Sumio and Jekis have been fucking begging me to do, and this time I'm not walking it back. You want to get back in contact with me? You gotta fucking do it on Discord. That's gonna be my only response right now. If you really want to undo it. 1 billion? Is that even possible? And Tornado Gamer's still top dog. I don't want to make anything competitive, though. Please don't do that. 40 kilometers per hour turn? What's a speed limit? I don't know how many times I have to ask that. The only reason I'm taking this slow right now is the absolutely gargantuan amount of hairpin turns on this route. It is utter insanity right now. Yeah, true. That's a power that we get here in the States, but you also gotta be careful with... Unless you're using a debit card. A debit card, you're not really taking out a loan, but a credit card, you are. So, actually, credit cards are considered good debt, too. Especially if you can pay it back at the end of the month. In fact, actually, you do want to use a credit card to build a credit score. Especially since you want to be able to, yeah, exactly. The power of job lets you do things like memberships and whatnot. I mean, this is kind of my full-time job. Oh, there's a chain-up area over here. Actually, there's a rest stop, too. Yes, please. Yes, please. I will absolutely love that. Because I want to at least be able to see. Here we go. I want to show my protection, but I don't have... Yeah, you must be one of those low-wage service roles, or it might just not be payday yet. You gotta be careful when you're tipping, too. Don't put yourself in a financial bind. The amount of times I have to say this is insane. Like, I'm not kidding. The amount of times I gotta say this is insane, man. Like, I don't want people putting themselves in a bind to support me out here. That's just stupid. 827, hey, I can see again. Let's go. Also, 100 for, thank you so much, our Tornado Gamer, for the additional jewels there, as always. That is a confusing message to see right there, I will not lie. But yeah, the whole jewel system, the way that it works, kind of does remind me of Mixer. But I still remember when, it kind of reminds me of Mixer Embers. That's it for the day. Yeah, don't put yourself in any kind of bind right now, buddy. But yeah, I do gotta look into getting a credit card at some point. I know it's a little bit embarrassing at 26 to not have one. But listen, I really don't like spending money I don't have. That's just not my forte. But you also gotta learn that I'm still learning the difference between good and bad debt, too. I've been watching a lot of A-Lux lately, more specifically. Which, honestly, I would recommend if you're looking to get into things like business right about now. Alright, come on, Foxy, come on. You gotta make this turn. And we're gonna turn again over here. Shit! This is bad! I almost ended up right off the road right there. This idiot right here wants to get... Dude, do you have a death wish? Idiot. My god, you see I'm trying to merge back onto the road after nearly killing myself, and you gotta go doing that! I'll tell you what, this road is beautiful, and this is probably the longest I've ever managed to drive it, too. I have a Death Note book. Don't you dare write my name in that quiz. Don't you dare write my name in that! I'd actually, like, at least let me move to Orlando first. At least, buddy. At least let me complete that mission. Some crappy physics, I don't want to complain. I do love me some crappy physics, though. Especially in games like Skate. I'll tell you what, those glitches, I would play that game. Because those, especially Skate 3, them glitches, man. The only problem is you have to buy it from EA. And I don't know about you, but an EA buyout right now, I'm on that boycott team. I am on that boycott team. I have not spent a dime since that buyout's announced. And honestly, I kind of want their business practices to change too. People need to start voting with their wallets a little bit more. I wrote Michael Jackson on the debt. That was cruel and unusual there. What did he ever do to you? Alright, keep going, keep going. Oh my freaking god. I took that hairpin turn incredibly badly. I have a freaking conga line forming behind me right now. These mountains, though, are gorgeous. I can't even sugarcoat that. This is awesome. And how was your day? My, do I want to know? Oh, friend. Okay, I was about to say, do I want to know what that translates to? So that sounds like something you'd hide a racial slur behind. But then again, I've seen my fair share of trolls. It's actually funny, because I don't know Cyrillic alphabet very well, but I do have a lot of viewers in Cyrillic alphabet countries. Places like Eastern Europe. Of course, there's also Russia, which uses Cyrillic. I do know some former Soviet countries also use Cyrillic as well, although some of them have switched to Latin alphabet. Alright. Alright, you just activated Road Rage, Foxxo. Get your sorry ass over here. Come on. Get your sorry ass. And hairpin turn. You might escape just on these stupid hairpin turns, man. Bastard's actually gonna escape if something doesn't change soon. Oh, these hairpin turns are pissing me off. I cannot take these fast at all. I cannot take these. And the idiot actually managed to escape. You lucky prick. Why do you use the word ass? Maybe because I like ass? Could be just me. Dickhead. Alright, keep rolling, buddy. Keep rolling. What's that yellow sign say? You know what? I don't think we're gonna be able to read it. No, we're not. You want to do a Jules contest tomorrow? If you're going to do a Jules contest any day, as I said, Saturday is the ideal day. And on top of that, we're going to be doing a 12-hour stream that day, too. Well, anywhere from 11 to 14 hours. It really depends on how long the 1-to-1 Dalton Highway takes. But I do expect that stream to start at noon and then run super late. Better not to have a license. Yeah, especially in this economy. I mean, I'm an urbanist, so I just walk everywhere. I mean, I don't care that the nearby Stroden is, like, super dangerous. There's nothing legally stopping me from doing it, so you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to. And it's not like, you know, I'm gonna get, like, you know, in trouble or anything like that. No one even goes outside the house nowadays, strangely. Pull out? I'm not pulling out. I'm going in. I'm coming in. Get it? Wink, wink. I am definitely getting sprayed by a skunk car, but that one did my game just crash? I think my game just crashed. Shit. Oh my god, that was lucky! My heart actually dropped on that right there. Also, no worries there, Tornado Gamer. Archives are always your friend whenever that stuff happens. Oh, you're just kidding. I was about to say, archives are always your friend. What is that route drawing ahead? What is that? Is there actually like a giant series of hairpin turns that I need to know about right up ahead? Oh, dear God, there actually is. There actually is. Oh my God, what the fuck? In Germany, around about 4,000, 5,000? Is that how much it actually costs to get the license? Because you also got to take into account a bunch of other factors, too. I'm going to hate this hairpin turn right up ahead. I'm actually going to hate this. You only see this in areas where you're going, like, extremely uphill or extremely downhill. Alright, I gave you guys an extra, 10 minutes on voting for the polls. That was a mistake on my front. Let's view the results of match 3. There we go. Reaper Foxy getting an additional 4 votes right there. And then we're going to go to Femboy Outfit Playoffs match 4. Reaper Foxy's been, blowing out its opponent. First round. Match 4. Alright, so match number 4. Allow additional votes as you do, and then I'm gonna copy this and paste it because we're not gonna be able to get the information we're seeking without going into the community tab. So I'm gonna screenshot the result here. Sugar Foxy actually won this poll right here. Tornado Gamer just booped himself, go figure. Or just booped himself, go figure. It's kind of funny right there. Alright, so stay tuned, because we're going to get first round match 4. That's going to be the last poll, too, so you'll be able to vote on this one for the remainder of the stream. We didn't get our Boba raid tonight. I still kind of want to see Bridget's response to my DM earlier, though. That I do want to see. I didn't want to hit Control-C a second fucking time. Sheesh. Alright, so we need to go here, and then I'm going to set up a poll here. I don't want to make the same mistake twice again. We are not doing it. Listen, I am not— No! That is like the last spot I wanted to put that. Alright, so match 4. It's going to be Techno and Healer Foxy. So 5C Techno, which is also getting blown out right now. And 12 Healer Foxy. Alright, so I'm just going to copy-paste, make our lives a little bit more simple here. Okay, so this is the vertical one, correct? Okay, so that's the vertical. This is the horizontal. Alright, so, let's do this, and then Healer Foxy, and then the results will be screenshotted at the very bitter end of the stream. Hey, don't smack me! Don't do that. And 12. Okay, so let's start the poll there. Start the polls here, and start the poll on Twitch. There you go. Alright, so that's gonna be the results of the polls right there. And I got farted on again for some strange reason. 2 minutes behind. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, so we gotta take these hairpin— Oh, God! They're saying 20 kilometers per hour to take this hairpin. Well, we're also going downhill, too, which is gonna make that even tougher. Cryptic Gaming's also reached the rank of visitor on the YouTube side. That's fantastic. I guarantee a Cryptic Gaming's a higher rank on Twitch. Actually, where is that cat panda hybrid? Whenever we get the rest of this route done, we're still 1,800 kilometers away from completion. I'm not stopping until we get this— Oh my god. Okay, really? This is the one solid tree in the area. One of you is gonna get into an accident with me, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Oh wow, I actually weaved in that seamlessly. That's actually amazing. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I didn't weave into that as seamlessly as I thought I did. Come on, come on, come on. Let me pass you. I think we're finally getting to the end of that hairpin turn zone. I am not sorry about what I just did. Should I? Should you what? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Oh man, is that a illegal turn that I can make? Oh my— Oh no, it just says road closed. Okay, I was about to say. Alright, we made it to Pemberton. Wait a minute, I thought I was in British Columbia, not New Jersey. Also, unless you're really close to me, you're not gonna understand that reference. New Jersey isn't gonna be until much later. We'll probably just group the entire northeastern United States in one live stream because how tiny a lot of those states get. I'm pretty sure— yeah, our smallest state in terms of landmass is like, in that area as well, Rhode Island. Although it's nowhere near the smallest in terms of population. That honor, my friends, goes to Wyoming. Yes, Wyoming is a real place. I've heard the joke a good number of times. What happened to my frame rate? The fact that I made it here, the fact that this is even still somewhat functional is impressive. Although it's probably my, like, my tracking, it's like eating up a lot more resources than normal. I could turn down my graphics to low if it's really that big of a problem, but yeah, no, this is the definition of unwatchable right here. Hold on. Let's turn it down to low, because I'm not turning off the tracking. Okay, so let's do that. There we go. Okay, so I don't have to hit apply, thankfully. Let's get into the game. That might help us out right there. Oh god, that's even more blurry. That is beyond blurry. So it's either blurry and laggy, or just blurry, or just laggy, and I think we're just gonna go with just laggy. Now my hand is complete. Okay, yeah, you need to call a doctor on that. You need to get a doctor on that one right there. I really, really, really want to hit that. Yeah, I hate how Twitch limits at like 3. Like, I get, you know, they gotta make money and all, but come on, Twitch, come on. Okay, if it's that bad once we reach, a small town in British Columbia, I don't want to know what it's gonna be like once we hit downtown Vancouver. Holy smokes, dude. 1,780 kilometers to go still. We are starting to get to a point where I could start doing faster speeds, so that is good news. It's all good again. Wait, what? Was it like marker or glove or something? Actually, speaking of marker, may or may not look into getting a womb tattoo marker. Like, just figuring out how to draw that and then finding a way to draw it on my dumbass self. Because I'm not getting a real tattoo. No, those things hurt like hell. Like, I'm actually pretty afraid of needles just generally. So, you could probably guess my stance on that department. But having a fake womb tattoo would be not a bad idea as a femboy. Then again, it's like one of the femmiest things I could do. But it's gonna be a fake one, and one that washes off because I'm not touching the real thing. No, never. Needles. Not after that one vaccine was given to me cold before I went to kindergarten. No, no, no. And yes, I still remember that 2 goddamn decades later. That was that traumatic. Alright, we got a few more hairpin turns we gotta clear. I'm telling you, these Rocky Mountains are a pain in the ass, man. Not in the good way either. Not in the tentacle monster kind of way, no. We're talking like, you know. There we go, that's cool. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, we got more hairpins! Granted, these aren't as sharp-looking hairpins on the map as they were previously, but it's still really frustrating. So I have to take these, like, super slow. I think we're about to hit another town. Hold on. Oh, that just says call 511 for travel info. You mean 511 to hear about the numerous accidents I've caused? Wow, they made a hotline just for me? I'm sorry, I do that joke. High quality cinema game. This sure don't look high quality cinema to me. This shit looks deep fried, buddy. This looks straight up deep fat fried. Like it's been full on Americanized up in here. That's what I call deep fryers, by the way. Americanizers. Because we're probably like the only country that would just deep fry anything. Although I will say though, deep fried Oreos kind of just sounds like an Oreo meets a donut. I almost want to try it for some weird reason. I don't know. I was going to try that at the Jersey Shore earlier, like back in October, but never got the chance to go. In fact, that was probably the least eventful New Jersey trip I've ever done. And I'm going to put that out there right now. Not that was a bad thing. I mean, I still got a lot of shit done. My YouTube crashed for like 1 second, of course. YouTube, maybe, like, you know, focus on fixing your actual issues and making your apps a little more, I don't know, stable? Could be just me. Uh-oh. Well, I can't turn there anyway. I don't even know why I was looking to turn. There actually does appear to be a turn up ahead. There actually does somewhat appear to be. I don't know if I can get away with setting my graphics settings to high right now. I might do a test later. Whistler discovered. Oh, so this is what Windows Whistler, or Microsoft codename Whistler, was named after. I'm just gonna call this city Whisper for the sake of simplicity, even though Whisper is in Kitsune Island and we're in Canada, and Kitsune Island isn't even real. There we go. Holy crap, these two roads get way too close to one another, if you want my opinion. Why? Whistler Village, yeah, I know. There are so many. There's a rest stop up ahead. Back to tracking, can you do the call me sign? Wait, the call me sign? I feel like the only time I've ever heard of a call me sign would be the peace symbol, which would be this. Oh my god, it actually does not know what a peace symbol is yet. I need to fix that. That is actually the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Alright, so 1,700 kilometers to go. I think we might finally be able to start speeding up here. Yeah, you got that other lane there, buddy. You're good. Thumb and little finger. Oh, you mean this. Like as in put it up to my ear like it's a phone. Even though my ear's up here. Ah, that was not a very smart cookie decision. Ah. Stupidity's taking over. This is not a good time for stupidity. There we go. There you go, Tornado Gamer. Just like Cheeky Breek. What even are you saying? No to sub. Maybe I should lock this chat to sub mode when the app break is active. I don't know if that's the best idea on planet Earth right there, but that could be just me. Then again, I don't really see any other streamer do that there, Deli. I don't see any other streamer pull that off. There we go. Still going down Route 99, although we are getting presumably close to Vancouver. Yeah, I'm starting to see Vancouver make an appearance on the signs now. Sepro, that is not a question I prefer to answer on stream. Do I look like Bridget Wolf to you? I cannot talk to you while an ad is in the way. Oh, I see. Well, you're a mod. You'd be able to bypass sub only there, Deli, if that's what you're concerned about. There we go. Okay, I thought that guy had a red light, but no, it turns out he was in a slip lane. You might want to not merge there. Just saying. Squamish. Oh, we're in the town of Squamish now. I don't even know where that name comes from. I'm pretty sure that's more related to Thanksgiving here in the U.S. The name Squamish. Could be wrong, though. Also, I missed what response I'm getting because Twitch decided to get a turbo sub. Oh my god. I hate that, actually. I miss being a turbo user, to be honest. I mean, I still remember when I had freaking Mixer Pro, Deli. I still remember when I had that. How to be cool? I mean, that's what I'm trying to do right now, and I think that's what everybody's trying to do. Everybody has really their own method at it, though. It really depends on the methodology. Holy cow. It looks deep fried and it looks unplayable. This tracking, actually, while it was a good investment, it definitely eats up a lot of resources. I will not sugarcoat that. Holy traffic. Yeah, you're telling me, man. That was a red light, too. I should probably tone down the amount of traffic if I haven't done it already. Maybe tone it down to like 0.1 or something like that. It's at 1, I believe. Mixer Pro was a perfect example how to offer an ad-free subscription, right? Exactly! Exactly! Microsoft, why'd you have to get rid of it? Honestly, you have no idea right now. Given that Vine's coming back, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft decides to try to throw their hat in the ring again. Honestly, I think if they avoid the mistake of bringing, like, you know, large Twitch streamers onto the platform again, which is what I think personally killed them, I think personally that would be, like, you know, perfect. And boy, you know how much I want those sparks. Don't get me thinking about that Skunky. He's, like, literally the last one standing. In fact, actually, if any stupidity occurs in red state legislation next year because of the idea Lansing gave him, I am changing the moving destination to California. Like, I better not see a single red state pass a VPN ban. I better not see a single red state do it. Or I'm storming out. Also, Sepro, originally it comes from a GIF artist. I only learned much later that it translates to light. But I do not glow in the dark, just for the record. That's not one of my mysterious properties. You know this middle lane's always my property, right? You can't just take that away from me, game. Come on. Even if it's not about the ads, you do get extra sparks. That is true. In fact, Deli, I don't know if you know this, but the Windows Never Release board, I was actually able to successfully carry that over from Mixer. I basically just used Mix It Up to create a new system. My sailing boat is also named that. Wait, really? Nice. Alright, I need to, be cautious about how I approach this. I still remember that one stream where I kicked the freaking, USB stick. That is the worst possible thing I could do, short of lighting my house on fire. There we go, 20 minutes till I gotta go to bed. Oh, yeesh. Get ready, get ready. Also, my cat's chilling me. Ghoulish, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well tonight. I see you there. Twitch Turbo would have been a lot more worthwhile had there been a feature where you do get extra points on the channel. Yeah, I do somewhat agree with that. But channels have their own points. They don't carry over. Yeah, and that's kind of annoying right there. Don't you need a... Not really. Nope. 1,600 kilometers to go. Come on, Foxy. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're starting to get controlled access highways. Yes! We have not seen a single one of these in a long time. Although, granted, you don't really see them outside, like, you know, the mainland U.S. Don't boot me. You boot the snoot, you better get ready to pay the price. Oh, that's a border crossing if I've ever seen one. That must take you into the United States right there. We haven't reached the U.S. yet. We are going to be in Canada for the next few episodes of this. I already know that. And then once we get to the U.S., it's probably going to start in the Northeast and then work our way southeast as well. That'll be fun, actually, snaking my way across, like, you know, multiple U.S. states at a time. Especially since we're not working with areas as large as the Canadian provinces. So we can get more of those done in more of a quick swoop. Foxy, come on. These yellow lines trick me. Yeah, you don't really have them on European roads, do you? You don't really. I'm getting a flea bite. Alright, hold on, everybody. I am actually getting a freaking flea bite. And it is not a good time. Okay, do we have to get the Minecraft end soundtrack too? That is kind of impressive, though, I won't lie. Like, first we get the Minecraft theme song, and then we get the Minecraft end soundtrack. It's beautiful, though. I do love the Minecraft end soundtrack. You gotta love it. Also, Tornado Gamer, I don't even know what you did. Other than that other incident earlier, but I just don't want to get in trouble. That's really what it is. I don't want to get in trouble. What's that? Is that an exit number I see? Exit 13, I think that says? Oh my god. We've done it. We've made it onto the Trans-Canada Highway. I think that's where we are. You're using safety lane as your own highway again? Probably, yeah. My own personal Autobahn. Why? Because I'm such an ass. I mean, I do drive like a jackass, so what do you expect? And I eat ass. You did not hear me say that last bit. So yeah, we got about 1,500 kilometers to go. Where are we on the path again? Are we still not in Vancouver? Oh no, we passed through Vancouver pretty well, actually. Yeah, so Abbotsford, and then Hope, and then, oh great, we got another area of hairpins. Another section of hairpins. Alright, well we should be able to clear some distance and get closer to the end of the route. We gotta remember, we gotta go through Alberta, too. Uh-oh, Skunkaro's trying to get a berry raid again, and I'm trying not to end up in an 80 vehicle pileup. I just killed someone right there. Whoopsie daisy. Exit 23A. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on this road. I'm gonna have to use the emergency lane for a little bit, because they keep spawning in more. I mean, I just had a look at your old channel. Yeah? Oh, freaking God. I might have to take a tow too. Oh wait, no I won't. No I won't. No I won't. At least I hope I won't. I hope I won't. I hope I won't. Come on. Very critical hit. I ended up off the bridge. That could have ended extremely bad. Yeah, 100,000 channel points over there. Yeah, I would get rid of that if I could, but I can't. I would have to make it leave the affiliate program, which honestly I think is kind of garbage if you want my opinion, but you know. Okay. Oh, snap. Hey! See, that's exactly what I was worried about doing right there. And we got this semi that I have basically forced to jackknife. Okay. I'm not sorry about that, but oh my god, he's actually stuck in the road. Excuse me, good sir. Get your sorry ass back in there. Don't ask. That's 10 name a nation rewards I could have used, but no. Yeah, I think that is stupid there, Deli. Although, luckily, you do have Kitsune coins. So if you wanted to, use those there, too, that would be, something you could do as well. I know that's what the Crush used to do a lot. It's gonna take some time for me to get over him, okay? It's gonna take some time, man. I'm not inviting Greg back in until I'm fully over Commander Zoroark. I'm not gonna lie. Not doing it. There you go. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, God. Is that the Vancouver skyline? Sure looks like it to me. It looks beautiful, actually. Actually, Vancouver skyline, I've seen it IRL. I've seen it on Google Maps. It is pretty cool. Not IRL on Google Maps, but you get the idea. Like, I get why it's set up like that. Yeah, but still, man. We're gonna have a sure as hell fun time here. Alright, we got some hairpins over here again. Although they don't look as bad. They're saying 90 kilometer. Oh, they actually increased the speed limit, I just noticed. Keep going. We only have 1,500 kilometers to go. Once I get to that triple digits, that's when I'll start to feel really rewarded. They probably don't want some peeps idle on some 24/7 ASMR channel and then spend it all on a new channel if it means trolling. Yeah, true. I mean, that was a problem the Cat Guardians probably didn't really think of on Mixer. I'm not sorry, good sir. Not at all. You shouldn't have been in my way. Alright, so back to business over here. 1,529 kilometers to go. And sure, that's what Mixer was. Yeah, true. I would bring it back, Deli, if I had the money to, and then what I would do is make it like a furry theme platform. That's what I would do personally. Kind of like, you know, Twitch for furries. When destination, then end stream. I don't know when the series is going to end. I know our destination is Venezuela. I know that's our destination, but that's because that's the southernmost point of the map. We're going from northernmost to southernmost. They don't have alert on here. Oh boy, we got a giant alert. The fact you get sparks everywhere you go, yeah, it just made the sparks a lot more superior, if you want my opinion. I'm on your side on that one there, Deli. To me, that's how they drive your retention across the platform. Yeah, and it kind of sucks, too, because I feel like if Microsoft hadn't made a few mistakes, we'd probably still be on Mixer today, along with Twitch and YouTube. Hello! What is it there, Deli? Some people are just being incredibly stupid today. Now I have 3 more minutes to chat before the ads come back. Aw, man, that's brutal, dude. That's brutal. There we go. Uh-oh, 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 not again! Use pedals? Oh yeah, absolutely. These pedals that I use just aren't very good at the moment. Alright, so we're near Abbotsford. Are we already at the point where we're going to be facing hairpins? Because hairpins are going to be the bane of my existence. I think we just went up from 1,300 to 1,400. That's not ideal there. I am, like, very nervous on how I'm going to handle this right now. Because I know our exit's likely coming up. We're not going to be on the Trans-Canada Highway for very long. But I am enjoying this, though. Being able to finally take this again at 160 kilometers per hour. Another exit coming right up. I do apologize for the lag, by the way, just so we're clear. This tracking that I'm using is very resource intensive, so do bear with me on this. I have yet to fully test it. I mean, it's still very playable, but definitely not the usual FPS we're getting here. Because again, the tracking does require a lot of, like, you know, resources. Maybe I should get a graphics card upgrade. It was always fun for me to farm sparks and then spend it all on channels. Like, yeah, exactly. That was fun. Microsoft, again, why, Telly? Just why? Little Fox, come on. Oh my god, this is getting insane already. I think we might be on the Trans-Canada a little bit longer than I thought we would be. Oh, apparently it's a rest stop, I think. Also, every time someone says Sparks now, I think of the skunk, not the Mixer currency. I actually forgot Sparks were even a thing. And don't get me started, it's been 5 years since Mixer died, and Twitch still doesn't have... You know what's funny is OBS actually removes support for FTL. Personally, for me, though, I would love it if another platform came along and offered FTL, or Twitch implemented it, or something like that. Twitch, I feel like, would benefit from some of Mixer's old features, like the soundboards and whatnot we used to have. Like, imagine being able to do the WNR board with, like, a command, and not, like, you know, buttons. Or with a button and not commands. Oh my god, I'm getting that, like, you know, melted. It's fine, though, it's fine. Can you, like, touch your tails? Possibly. I mean, it doesn't look like I can. Can you, like... Is there someone on the freaking hood of my truck? Again. Oh my god, there actually is. There actually is. Oops. And you probably shouldn't have done that either. Yeah, if you do want to use WNR, it's FoxieVM. Okay, we're going to be taking a lot of hairpins, but thankfully we're going to be doing it on a high-speed highway, so they won't be as stupid as earlier, so that's good. Sephiro's reached the rank of visitor. I will say, I'm getting better at avoiding accidentally calling you Siffy-Ro. I guess the prehistoric... Oh, Power Play's going to try it too. Luckily, the cooldowns on the different pages there are kind of separate, so, yeah, I will point that out. So, just don't be careful. Did you what? I mean, it's my fault if I accidentally call you Siffy-Ro. It'd be hilarious though one day if one day if I say that name and he's like, oh hi, I didn't think you knew I was here. It's like, I didn't. You just happened to show up when I said your name. I have actually seen Pop-U-Furs in my community before. It's happened before, and I'm sure it'll happen again at some stage. Windows Server 2328, let's see if it plays. Let's see. There it is. I do need to amplify some of those sounds, but you just went to the year 2328 and got a new operating system. Also, hey, Joe Meek, welcome back. I hope you're doing well tonight. I almost said welcome aboard. I only say that to the new folks. Also, if you're doing Windows Never Release, we do not have a mobile version for you yet. Don't you dare crash on me, buddy! Don't you dare! Oh god, I'm in the emergency lane again. Then again, the emergency lane is my personal Autobahn. I think I might be the only one on YouTube with that name, Sephro. Yeah, possibly. Honestly, I kind of like, you know, unique usernames if you want my opinion. In fact, that's kind of why I like having my handle. Then again, it forces you to come up with something original too, which, you know what, you do want to be original. Oh, you're breaking there up. Oh, I'm breaking a lot of people up right now. Have you seen the crashes I've been doing? Have you seen the crashes I've been doing? Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie, there's not very much left to do, thankfully. Most of my work already outside of the clips is done for today. Yeah, you know that track there, Dally. You know the track that's playing right now. Yeah, I actually agree with you. It's probably one of my favorite Minecraft soundtracks. It's, like, ridiculously underrated. Also, yes, my VTuber avatar has tracking. You saw that correctly if you are just tuning in or have not heard. It's actually funny because, you know, I actually pulled this from an EAS scenario. For those just tuning in who or have not heard, that is actually from the original EAS nuclear attack scenario by the EAS experience. For those just tuning in or have not heard, a grand total of 6 nuclear missiles are heading towards the United States. You know, the worst part is, if I recall correctly, I could name all the cities that were going to be hit, too. St. Louis, New York, Miami, Chicago. I believe Denver was also going to get one, alongside San Francisco. I mean, we're about 80% closer than we were previously. We got 1,200 kilometers to go. I've been driving 4,000 kilometers already. I don't remember this bridge. This kind of reminds me of some of the bridges in the UK and ETS, too. I believe this was very similar to the bridge that was, just before we reached Cardiff, if I recall correctly. I cannot stop thinking about that door. I want to go back on what I did so badly, but I know I'm not in the right place. I know that would not be the right thing to do. If that Zor wants to resolve anything, he's got to do it via Discord. Like, no, I want that deal fucking closed. If he still wants. if he still, like, you know, wants to chat with me. I want that deal fucking closed if it's what I think it is, but I am zipping it from here. Columbus, too? Columbus, Ohio, you mean? No, I don't think Columbus was mentioned in that video. I know I'm about 100 miles away from Chicago, so if that ever became a real scenario, well, I'm screwed from the Fallout, I guess. Well, who wants to play Fallout IRL? Am I right? Actually, that would be kind of interesting. Are there good things happening out there? Uh-oh. Alright, so we're about to get to triple digits. I think we might actually be wrapping up this stream very soon, actually. We're getting really close. Like, once we start hitting triple digits, I'm gonna be really excited. Are there good things happening out there? I mean, there's some good things happening over here. It's just, you know, the news around here, what happens is... You ever hear of this thing called the negativity bias there, Sepro? Basically... Oh, let's get some burnout points, actually, while we're here. Speaking of the negativity bias... But basically, it basically dictates that news companies will only report on negative events because they generally tend to sell a little bit more. Time over here is 8:44 p.m. Alright, we got some burnout points. You're welcome. But yeah, that's why a lot of news networks still only cover the bad. It's because that's what sells the easiest. Eek! Holy crap, Foxxo. Holy crap. Oh, we're near Kamloops now. Eek! I'm doing it again! What did that red... I didn't even know there were red signs like that in Canada. Usually when I associate a red sign with the interstate, I usually associate it with the wrong way signs. Hey! Jackass ran into me over there! Really? That's your own fault, dude! My brother once told me that this is what they call the distraction news. I'll tell you what I called Trump's renaming of the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of Distraction, because you know what? It's true. Shadow Reapers, reach rank a visitor. Sounds about right. Freeway, aw, you gotta be shitting me. Bastards, they ended the freeway! Let me guess, all the hairpins are past the freeway yet. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually a lot better than I realistically, honestly thought it would be. Salmon Arm, Golden, and then we're in Alberta. Okay, fantastic. Also, tell Alberta to keep the damn Clippers this year, at least a little further north. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like the freeway's gonna be ending shortly. That kind of sucks right there. I actually wanted the freeway to keep going until we actually made it into Alberta. That would have been awesome. Speaking of news, does this game never get boring? I mean, we're going to be playing something different tomorrow because I am going to need a break from it. Yep, traffic light. Too bad I run reds. Alright, so we got 93 kilometers an hour. Did you hear that Jack Doherty got arrested? Wait, what did he do? What did he do? Well, he's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, but what did he do, allegedly? Just like the Fern Bus Simulator. The Fern Bus Simulator? Also, don't get me started on Desert. Desert Bus is probably one of the... You know the worst part is Penn and Teller designed that game on purpose to be annoying. It was on purpose. Oh, you had to keep an eye on the game the entire time and actually play it too. Otherwise, you would get towed back. Like, I can only imagine completing 90% of Desert Bus only to end up accidentally veering off the road and then towed back in real time. Like, that would be annoying. Like, god damn it, you bastard! I was this close! At least in Truck Simulator, you don't really have that issue. Unless you're playing with the Dalton Highway 1-to-1 mod, but that is Saturday's stream right there. Are there some engine sounds? I mean, I have them all turned down, Sephora. I have them all turned down. And that's partially because I want the music to be a little bit more audible, along with a few other stream sounds, too. Ah, yes, Sims 2. Oh, these hairpins are going to be a pain. At least I'm still able to take them at 100. So that's good. Alright, and then we're gonna turn again. I don't even know where we are right now. Did that just say this area is being worked on? Oh, we actually do gotta find a rest stop at this point. I'm just okay, do you wear gloves? Yes. I'm just looking into it right now. Yeah, just look. Oh, you're just looking into it. Be really interesting, though. Okay, speed limit's down to 90. Speed limits are for noobs, and this game knows it. Or was that actually... Because it says 100 here. I'm pretty sure this area is actually being worked on right now by the Pro Mods devs. Salmon arm. Dude, 1,000 kilometers. We're actually about to be in triple digits. It took 3 hours to get here. There we go. Oh, they want to take the speed limit down to 50? Excuse me, absolutely not. All the way down to 50? What part of speed limits are for noobs that they not understand? This was the same guy that crashed his car while reading. Oh, you're talking about that guy. Okay, I forgot who he was. Yeah, I actually do remember when that happened. It was in... Like, why'd you have to do that in Miami of all the cities? That city's traffic is dangerous. No, I'm actually not kidding about that, too. Like, it's actually really bad there. Like, it's like Chicago level bad. And trust me, this is someone who's been to Chicago, who's been on the highways there. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, and you can tell just by the way the drivers take that. Holy crap. Can't wait to play that game again tonight, even if it's solo. Oh, are you talking about what you were playing with Koo this morning? I keep forgetting its damn name. Ah, crap on a stick. There's too many slow pokes. You know, oh, there's actually an emergency lane. I don't have to use the oncoming lane. Don't use it unless you have to. That's my general rule. And there's even some grass. They were really kind on this front for our illegal maneuvers. California and Florida are severe when it comes... Actually, speaking of Florida traffic laws, you guys hear about the 100 mile per hour rule? It's actually hilarious how many times I've seen people arrested over that. But basically, if you're driving more than 100 miles an hour or 50 over the speed limit, officers now are instructed to just arrest you first and ask questions later. That actually is real. And California and Florida probably should be doing this, because in addition to having some of the worst traffic in the country, where winds meet, But, in addition to having some of the worst traffic of any U.S. state, you also got to take into account that the way people are driving... Oh, it gets even better, Deli! In Orlando, on I-4, like, roughly where I plan to move to, by the way, just so we're clear. Of course, it had to be the county and the city I plan to relocate to that had to see the first arrest on this. Get this! 12:03 a.m., July 1st, 2025. Literally 3 fucking minutes after this law went into effect, police in Orlando already had the first arrest. That is how long it took for them to catch somebody. Are you kidding me? Are people that stupid? I mean, Deli, you gotta be a real idiot to be doing 100 miles per hour on Interstate 4. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. You gotta be a real moron. Like, have you seen how dangerous I-4 is? Have you seen how many crashes it is? I mean, there's a section of the highway that people believe is haunted. Just east of Deltona, I believe. So, yeah, I'm not fucking around with anything I-4 related. Hold on, what's this? Why is there a sign in the middle of the damn road? I gotta see this. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get a little closer than that, buddy. This area is coming in a future version. Hold up. Hold up. You're gonna have to just wait, everybody, because I want to read this. This area is coming in a future version. We are working on... Your patience is appreciated. Okay, I couldn't read that fully. Can you stop honking? I'm trying to read this, you asshole. Oh, it basically says... Okay, so we're in an unfinished section of the map. This is gonna be fun to deal with. Hopefully, I don't end up in the back rooms. But at least if I do, I'll be smoking some crack. This area is coming in a future version. No, the fuck it's not. Oh my god, that is so perfect. There is no bark or mow command. Like, what kind of commands are unfinished is not safe? Do I look like... See this face right here, everybody? This is the not giving a fuck face. Alright, so that all looks good. 965 kilometers to go. And I think we're starting to get back into controlled access. I can already tell you right now, we are starting to get in a good spot right now, speed-wise. And we are not far from finished, thank God. Oh, man. I'm glad I made these streams unlimited, but holy smokes, man. They can take a toll if you haven't slept in a while. Which, for me, I went to bed at 6 p.m. last night. So, right around between 6 and 7, so... Yeah, I gotta stop doing that, man. I gotta stop doing that. I am trying to get my sleeping schedule back into a good position, but it's been a slow, very, very steady process. Also, I'm going to be double checking what we're going live with tomorrow at the end of the stream. I can't confirm it, but I think I set it for Mall Simulator. Just kind of know that, yeah, but we'll be live again tomorrow, Sephiroth. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the general rule. I would say we'll stream daily, but that is not a good idea. Especially when you have so many different things in the day you want to do. What's this? I don't know. You know what? What is it, Deli? Screw it. Oh, boy. What is he doing? What are we doing? What is the McDonald's weird commercial connoisseur doing? Well, I heard an LOL, but that was from Tornado Gamer. I'm snoozing that break. Oh. Of course you are. I mean, yeah, we're probably close enough to the end of the stream where I really don't care that much. Although, fair warning, the snooze period is very short. Probably, like, maybe, like, a few minutes at most. We still got 900 kilometers to go. We got a long ways. Is that the other side of the, this area is coming in a future version sign? Sure don't look like it to me. 5 minutes. I don't know if that's gonna be enough time for me to finish the route, but I'm gonna do my best. This is also a, this area is coming in a future version. It looks like a, yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's a trucker. That is currently in the process of being passed. Dick. Also, don't be a dick, suck a dick instead. You got a sticker on your left arm? You mean this badge I've got here that shows more ice cream? I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can through this here. We are starting to get pretty close. Oh, there's a rest stop over there, and I can pump my ass full of gas. Let's go! Let's go! We're gonna have to turn here. So, be very careful. Very, very, very careful. Okay, so let's get some gas. I mean gas. Alright, hold. There we go. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Can I stop hiccuping? Oh my god, that's not very ideal. Alright, the 456 fuel tank is full. Fantastic. Beep, 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 beep. You're still comfy? Oh, you're telling me, man. I need to get a proper, like, racing chair or something. Alright, I'm gonna... As soon as this, thing goes through, I'm gonna take a quick break here to Alt-Tab. Because I just got a DM via Discord, and I am gonna look into that stuff right there real fast before we move forward. Right now, I am currently waiting on this thing to decide whether or not it's going to crash. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with this game, man. Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, wow. The clip button didn't even work on that. The clip button didn't even work on that. And I have just 3... And you see why I say you can always watch the stream later, man? Alright, 7:20 a.m. Perfect. Well, luckily, hopefully I can spare you those last 3 hours there, because we are very close to the end. I have considered changing the time to noon, which I go live. I have considered it. Since I'm full-time now, I could probably afford to do it, but I don't want to do it just yet. I want a little bit larger of an audience first. An audience that I know will be there, you know? There we go. Don't you dare touch my muffler, Tornado Gamer. Come on. Don't you dare. Alright, so we got 871 kilometers to go. It looks like we aren't taking very much in the way of hairpin turns. Not bad. Don't you dare crash on me! Listen, just because this area of the map is supposedly unfinished doesn't mean it's allowed to crash. Also, that's been the bot's name for a while. I've been trying to fix it up on Twitch as well, but I'm most likely gonna have to make a new account for that. Although I can do that with the same email too if I want. So I could just connect them both to the same email. That'd be fantastic, actually. It'd be really easy for me to pull off. Listen, 4 other souls have tried that. Only one has gotten away, and y'all know I'm not letting that guy get away with that. You know when you hear that honk, it's most likely game over for you, buddy. Ugh! No! Invisible wall, he's gonna get away! The fucker's gonna get away! Invisible wall, are you kidding me, you bastard? Invisible wall again! Oh my god! You're telling me, man, that invisible wall is such a bitch. It just lets some idiot get away. Oh well, I can take my anger out on this guy right here. Good luck with that. We Germans are very good in complaining. You're telling me, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to that guy in that other car. We'll be lucky if I'm actually able to do that. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Stupid, invisible fucking wall. There we go. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Ugh. So we have our second one to get away with that. We are pretty close to the P limit, so we are at a pretty good spot. And it looks like we are starting to get into a lot better of a position, too. Hype. Don't touch my muffler. I swear to God, if that falls out again. If that falls out again, I'm gonna be pissed. Ow! Damn it, muffler! Of course, we're going uphill, so it's gonna be even slower now. Now I'm starting to regret snoozing the ad. Wait, why, Deli? Why? Also, you're making me want to watch some of those YouTube shorts again. I just love the one. I forget exactly the person behind these shorts, but it's basically one person who's moved to Germany and another who's lived in Germany their whole life. And in one of the shorts, right, there's a dish. I forget what it's called, and I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it to save my life, but it involves raw pork, effectively. And the guy who just moved to Germany is like, are you sure that's safe to eat? And the guy who's lived in Germany his whole life, he's like, yeah, I've been eating it my whole life. And even I pointed it out. I'm like, dude, do you have any idea how many antibiotics we feed our pigs? Their meat is clean of anything, even if it's uncooked, dude. Stream's not over, and it doesn't seem like it's going to end within the next 15 minutes. Ah, I see. I don't know, 785 kilometers isn't very far in this game. In fact, let's bring up the map and show you guys exactly how far we are. I think we're already... Oh, we're close to Alberta. We're close. Yeah, because we got, like, Edmonton, and then after that, we're back on the Trans-Canada after reaching Alberta Highway 2. This is the last app break y'all are going to be watching. Yeah, that's why I recommend using those snoozes very sparingly, Deli. Very sparingly. If there's, like, an important event or something like that, that's why I recommend using them. Alright, so we are at 139 kilometers an hour. I'm gonna do my best for you there, Deli. I do know this in-game day is probably it. This in-game day is probably gonna be it right here. Alright, we gotta pass this camper. I'm still gonna create the Dalton Highway camper in the Sims 4. That is where we're gonna be playing on Friday, by the way. Sims 4. That's gonna be a fun stream, although I'm gonna have to set that one up super early. And then hope to God it doesn't crash before I can actually finish what I need to finish. Oh, hello. That's not what I wanted to do, damn it! Oh my God. Yeah, because I know there's gonna be an invisible wall here. Well, dang, this game really does not want me It just doesn't, like, it's just like the NFL. No fun league up in this bitch. Alright, you know what? I don't care. I will be till the end of the stream. I don't care about being tired the next morning. You should. Trust me, going without sleep is dangerous, man. Oh, golden. I want to make a reference to a Furry OC so bad, but I'm not going to right now. Okay, why does, like, half this map have to be liquid, and why does half this map have to be solid? Why can't the objects here just make up their freaking minds, man? Promons, what are you doing? We're back on the road now. 700 kilometers to go after that minor incident. And we're gonna try to speed right back up to 100 kilometers an hour. I'm so damn close. Keep your brain on, Fox. Oh, I will. I will. 700 kilometers to go. Go, 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 Foxy, go. Go, Foxy, go, Foxy. Foxy, ride, Foxy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. My brain is thinking of stupid things again. I know I said I was going to look at that Discord DM, but now I kind of forgot about that, so I'm pretty dumb. Then again, we're also close to what I would consider to be the end of the stream, so... As I said, we got 700 kilometers to go. Bear in mind that in some of these cases, streams could probably last all the way to like midnight, so I do want to point that out. I left something in the mod chat server on your server. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll take a look at that as soon as I can. There we go. That looks good. Here we go. There we go, come on. We still got 600 kilometers per hour, or 600 kilometers to go. I'm already up to 150. This is only going to take 4 in-game hours to complete at this rate. Although, don't expect me to hold this the entire time. Just putting that out there. Forprint. I do gotta say, I love how Forprint over there is using pan-fry colors. I think that's Alberta. That's the Welcome to Alberta sign, isn't it? Oh, good God! My first move in Alberta is going to be to nearly all the Christmas trees. Oh, the horror. So many kids are going to be disappointed by that. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're in Alberta now. Oh, my freaking God. The very first thing I do is kill multiple Christmas trees. Welcome to my channel. Alright, so that was a pretty stupid play. Really great level design. Oh yeah, absolutely. All the trees were liquid. The fact that the trees are meaningless, yeah, they're just for show, you can tell. Fox can't drive. You're telling me! You're telling me, is that a dime? Is that a 50 style? That is, okay, I was about to say. Because I could go for a burger right about now. Hamburger, hamburger, burger, hamburger, burger, hamburger. Also, by the way, while we're on that subject, actually, I don't know how many of you guys have heard about this by now, but here in the US, obviously we don't have a very good economy. We're not in a very good position right now. But, DoorDash, apparently for a time, I don't know if they're still doing this, partner with Klarna, so you can literally get that McDonald's burger on a BNPL loan. Let me start off by questioning one thing. Who the fuck would genuinely think this is a good idea? Like, BNPL, earned wage access and whatnot, that sounds like predatory, man. Like, the fact that people are even relying on this is a depression indicator if I've ever seen it. It really is, man. Type of stuff I want to avoid people doing when I'm playing City State 2. There we go. 161 kilometers an hour. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Looking good right now. Where are we on the map at the moment? I am morbidly curious. We gotta turn onto Highway 2. There's only a couple turns left before we're headed towards Saskatchewan. I just realized we aren't going to get to see that much of Alberta, but there really isn't that much there. There really isn't that much here. We do get to see its biggest city, though, Edmonton. Also, is City State 2 similar? Not really. City State 2 is a fundamentally different game. In fact, it's probably the only game that, that Sword gifted me that you're ever going to really see me play again. Like, I'll tell you what, that situationship did not end well at all. I should have listened to my contacts on this one. I should have listened to my friends on this one. I really should have, and I'll admit it. I thought I saw palm trees, and I'm like, what the hell are palm trees doing all the way in Alberta? Like, this is way too far north for palm tree. What's that? Oh, it's a way station. Too bad I never weigh in at them for realsies.
What is this AI bullshit?
There's the kitty maid, right as we're approaching the last 500 kilometers. No VC tonight, no more games. I'm actually gonna need to sleep tonight. Ooh. I mean, I absolutely can there. Hi, Koo. Yeah, you and me probably both right now, because I got, like, sleep schedule issues to fix at the moment, too. So I'm probably gonna be in bed before 10. I'll tell you what, that is one thing I love about this being my full-time job, is I can sleep. I can basically wake up whenever I want, and I can, like, you know, work my own hours. What the hell happened to my tracking there? It bugged out hard. Can I wave my... Oh, the tails! Yeah, I absolutely can. I can wave my tails around. I read to be... Oh, hell. Oh, hell. It's a clover leaf. No! Wait a minute. Is that a, Parklow? Like a, Oh. Can I get off improperly? That would be funny. Wonder if that's gonna do... That's gonna actually add 100 kilometers until I know what the hell... You guys will see what I'm doing in a second. It is excruciatingly illegal. I don't want to ever see any of you do this IRL. There we go. I mean, hey, you shouldn't have left me the physical ability to pull that off. I'm feeling sick to my belly, ear hurts, I feel drained. Even after... Oh, yeesh. Get well soon, that's awful. You've been sick for so long, man. What is going on? Like, I'm actually starting to get a little worried about you there, man. There we go. We got 99 kilometers per hour. Come on, little fox. Yeah, we're right back on a controlled access highway, which is absolutely fantastic. Which means I can totally start really speeding up here. I'm just gonna say right now, Alberta, it's your lucky day. There does not appear to be that much for me to destroy. It just seems to be open road and open field for the most part. I will say this though, my throat is starting to feel a little funny from talking for so long. That is kind of a problem for me. There we go, it looks good. Oh, that yawning has been insane, dude. That actually is my sign right there. Although I only think I have to edit 5 clips today. Okay, that actually sounds really bad right there, Sephra, I'm not gonna lie. 159, 160. 4 hours left to go, dude. In-game, that is. In-game, it's gonna be very different here. Although, at 162 kilometers per hour, it looks more like it's gonna be 3 or 2 or 3 in the game. Like, this is actually getting insane, the level of speed I'm going through right now. 110. And I believe our turn towards Saskatchewan is ahead. Ah, crap! Ah, crap! Slowing all the way down to 0 from that one. Ooh, that's a jackknife right there. Oh, and I pushed him into another car. Oops! I am tired. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. Luckily, as I said, there's not much left for my tails to do today. I do got to set up tomorrow, though. I can't confirm it yet, but I think it is likely Mall Simulator tomorrow. I'm going to have to double check that. Service station. Yes! I love these. You don't see these on the road very often here. You don't see these on the road very often in the US, although typically they're found on toll roads, so that I will point out. They also come with restaurants typically too on toll roads, especially useful on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, which is the world's most expensive toll road. $200 per toll ticket, and I'm not making that figure up. $150 for cars. Tomorrow I won't be in stream the whole time. Ah, I see. Probably a good idea right there. As I said, archives are always there for you, buddy. Archives are always there. Ugh. And I'm right back up to 150 kilometers. Ain't that a treat, man? Ain't that a treat? Because I need sleep. Yeah, it's probably a good idea right about now. Wait, but I thought you had work tomorrow. Wouldn't it make more sense to catch the archives today? Although, granted, this is the one part of the week where we have 2 streams 2 days in a row. So I guess it somewhat makes sense, but I don't know. Come on, little fox, come on. I am, like, so damn close right now. I am so close at the moment. 310 kilometers, come on. Nope. But I also need the content from this fuzzy, cuddly little fox. Dude, I should release the way you just described it right there. I hope you guys would actually nab a plushie if I actually released one, chat. Like, how many of you guys would actually do it if I worked with, like, Makeshift or something like that? I don't think we're large enough. I don't want to do it until we hit, like, maybe, like, 50,000 subscribers. But if I do and I can contact someone at Makeshift to get a plushie made, I absolutely would do it. If you guys are up for it. Also, what's going on there, Deli? Do not tempt me. Been hacking, so much fun playing with Adam. Feel like I need to force myself to be awake because how fun it's been. Yeah, and that's going to be a problem right there. I mean, Adam was probably sleep deprived at his job earlier today, which is probably not a good idea. You better let me bypass that way station. I'm at 170 kilometers per hour. Are you kidding me? The insanity of these speeds I'm getting. Honestly, I think it's cute that they'd even assume I'd stop at the way station at all. You're talking to a person who has a makeshift collection of Ninja Kiwi plushies. Ninja Talks, perhaps you're thinking of right there? I remember that name. There's a few mixer names I remember. And one I prefer to forget. Although, granted, since that incident occurred, well, let's just say my attitudes towards everything I was taught have kind of changed. Alls. Can we get back on the road? Road. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was good. That was good. Oh, Ninja Kiwi, the company that made balloons. I see. I'm awake as a femboy fox on the internet, wasting sleep time for that. That should tell you. I mean, that does tell me that you're interested, but that's also not very healthy. That I will say right now. Like, if it weren't for, like, the fact I had this stream scheduled for this time, I probably would be in bed right now, too. I won't lie on that front. I forgot. Okay, this gotta be the ultimate pro mods what are you doing moment. This looks like fucking Vegas. Holy shit! Oh, that was actually one of the stupidest things I've ever done. That is actually one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Yeah, we're in Edmonton now. This is probably gonna be the last city. Oh my god, pro mods! What are you doing? This is clearly copy-paste of Las freaking Vegas up in here! What are you doing? Also, how much to go? We have about 184 kilometers. So we're not very far at all. As a matter of fact, we're getting to the point where we're about to hit double digits. Home of the 2024 and 2025 Stanley Cup runner. They still haven't won their first Stanley Cup? Holy crap. I mean, they're getting close, but they don't win here. They might turn into the Buffalo Bills. Okay, I actually unironically had to take that turn so sharply it wasn't even funny. Shit! I mean, with how close we are to the end of the stream, I would say, hold. hold until the literal last possible second, and then what you do is you take the snooze point. You take the snooze right to the end. That's what you do there, Deli. 3 hours sleep, here I come. Probably not even that there, you poor soul. Dude, you're worse than me when I was 16. And trust me, I'm not gonna admit this on stream very often, but when I was 16, I'll tell you what right now, I sleep deprived myself so bad I ended up almost going completely insane. I'm not kidding about that. I really wish I was joking. It was that bad, dude. It was that bad. Please get rest, man. Holy shit. No worries, man, but you still gotta be very cautious, dude. Alright. Well, about 60 kilometers, it'll be officially doubled. Oh my god! Double digits, little fox. Come on. Come on. You better let me bypass it. Why does Alberta in particular have this many way stations? It's almost like they're anticipating me particularly causing damage here. You know, there's nothing for me to destroy. Nothing! Other than Edmonton, but that's just a Las Vegas clone. What, you really thought I was gonna let a certain grudge dictate how I drive here? Listen, I destroy everything equally in this game. There's just nothing for me to play with here. Tomorrow, wearing something else? Possibly. I know I gotta set up the femboy outfit polls for Saturday. I did not hit the snooze button. Wait, why? I can totally see this stream wrapping up in the next 5 minutes or so. I mean, we're about to touch double digits. I am excited to be here. That's right, the Florida Panthers. Oh my god, the Florida Panthers. Wait, they won the fucking Stanley Cup? Love the Edmonton slander. Oh, hey, Milkman, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, Edmonton's just a copy-paste of Las Vegas in this mod. It is not that way IRL, by the way, just so we're clear. At least I hope it isn't, but ProMod's devs definitely got lazy on that one, I won't lie. It's kind of why I'm excited for SCS software to start taking on Canada. I want to see Alaska and the top of the world highway. That's what I really want to see in this game, chat. Alright, so I'm gonna turn over here. 82 kilometers to go. I didn't notice it, but we have touched on the double digits. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know how Edmonton is. I'm there for work semi-frequently. Oh, really now? I should look it up on Google Maps, because I doubt it looks like Vegas IRL. Although that would be pretty cool, though, if you guys did have your own Vegas up there. There we go. And also, we're just going through all of Canada, Milkman, just generally. We're going through all of Canada, just generally first. Getting that done, then we're going through the U.S. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do right now. We have a very big map to play around with. We got all 50 states, we got all of Canada, we got all of, like, the Caribbean. We got parts of South America. We got a map that casually said, fuck you to plate tectonics off the Pacific coast. And we also have Hawaii and Palau as well. Oh, and Mexico. I forgot to mention that. There's a long list of places we're going to be visiting right now. But I do expect this to last quite a while. The Fox runs people off the road equally. Discriminate a little if you wronged me in the past is kind of what I was hinting at. 25 kilometers to go. I know next episode on this we're going to be in Saskatchewan. I think the plan is Saskatchewan, Ontario, and Quebec. I'm only familiar with Alberta. Ah. So you're in that area that sends all the damn clippers my way every winter and has made one of my strongest reasons to want to move out of where I am at the moment. Alright, so, we are right at the end. Is this map 1-to-1? No. The only map that I'm going to be playing 1-to-1 is the Dalton. This is going to be my birthday stream on the, on Saturday. Holy we're shot that really hard. Alright, we need to back up, back up, back up. No, not that way. Holy crap. I ended up in a completely different... Yeah, what? I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, this map isn't 1-to-1. The map that we're gonna be playing on Saturday, though, that is 1-1. That is a 1-1 recreation of the Dalton Highway in Alaska. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game right here. We're gonna go to the title screen, and I'm gonna give a preview of it. It'll save my progress automatically, just so we're clear. When you get to Saskatchewan, you'll have a very boring time. Yeah, I mean, the most eventful thing that I could really see in Saskatchewan is actually a McDonald's that made it on the most unique McDonald's. And that's because its play place is designed like a farm style, which I thought was very interesting. But I'm gonna show you guys the Dalton Highway before we get to it. So let's go to the main menu, and we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch profiles, and then I'm gonna switch over to Ice Road Foxxo. We're gonna go to Ice Road Foxxo. We're gonna use selected profile. I almost keep hitting a few other things, and then we're gonna hit continue career. There's only 10 mods active, so it shouldn't take too long to load in. But I want to show you guys what we're gonna be doing on Saturday, because it is gonna be insane. It is gonna be absolutely insane. It's gonna be anywhere from a 10, I want to say, to 14-hour live stream. So let's get in there. You can clearly see we got a very different loading screen here. Only download from Truckee Mods, which I've already done. You should also only download this from Truckee Mods. All other sites are unsupported and unauthorized. That sounds about right. Alright, can we please get to the actual mod so I can actually wrap up this stream, get to the clip editing, get everything else done? But yeah, that's about the only thing I'm probably going to see in Saskatchewan. It's not going to get eventful again until we're in, like, Ontario. Right now, don't do anything with that, because we don't really need it at the moment. I'll fix it later. Yeah, I got a new controller for college football revamp. How many times can I be in opposing teams in 10 to 14 hours? That is a good question, but I want to show you this map in particular. So we're in Fairbanks right now, Farmer's Loop. Let's zoom out to the max level zoom. So that's Fox, that's Hilltop. This is where the Dalton Highway begins, and that's like 80 miles away, by the way, already. And mind you, this is at a 1-to-1 scale. Yeah, that is how big this map is. So this is basically the Dalton Highway. Chandler Station, Pump Station 4. I'm pretty sure we're going to be Crappy Valley Airstrip. Yeah, and then we got Prudhoe Bay, Dead Horse. We were back here at episode 1 on a much smaller scale version of this. And then we are going to... Well, we're not going to reset the navigation. But one more thing I do want to add is trip time, 13 hours, 43 minutes. That's in real fucking time, by the way. That is the actual time estimate of how long it'll take me to complete this. It's like early DNB for me. Are you talking about the song that's currently playing or the song that was playing last? Because we're going to be going into the shutdown screen fairly soon. I can get you your answer like DMs there, Deli, if you really want me to. But anyways, that is going to just about do it for this live stream. If you did go on to enjoy, as per usual, you know what to do. I will see you guys tomorrow. And let's get the answer to what we're going to be streaming tomorrow, finally, once and for all. It is going to be Mall Simulator 2025. So that is what we are going to be live with tomorrow. But anyways, until next time, though, take care, bye for now, and have a... Okay, I'll get that to you in DMs there, Deli. Take care, bye for now, have a great day or night. No matter where in the world you may be, Shutdown Sound is commencing now.